Hey, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let me expand myself. How's it going? Thanks for being here. A little bit of confusion when I set this up. I sometimes get confused with the time. For whatever reason, I thought you guys were on daylight savings time already, and I set the time for the stream at 10 a.m. my time, which would be 8 p.m. Sunday night for people on the East Coast. But I was quickly made aware, no, that is not the case. It is not daylight savings time yet. I thought it was. So I had to quickly reset everything. But hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing well. I've had a very, very busy weekend. My son turned 10. I got 3 kids. There's always drama. There's always fighting. You know how it is, you people with kids. So, but we had a very good day. We started off. I got some McDonald's for breakfast. Got some sausage McMuffins, some McGriddles, all the good stuff. Then we opened up his gifts because we wanted to allow my family in America to be able to call him and kind of see him as he opens his gifts. So we opened up his gifts in the morning, which is a little bit unusual for him. For us, he got a Nintendo Switch, not the second one because the second one is only in Japanese in Japan. And I can't help him set it up if everything's in kanji. I can't read kanji. So he spent most of the day playing with his game. We went out for sushi for lunch, got some really nice ice cream after. I came home. I had to sit down. I was tired. My wife went out to get his cake. And he loves macaroni and cheese for whatever reason. So I made macaroni and cheese for supper. And then we had cake, and it was a good day. It was a nice day. But my wife loves Christmas movies, like Hallmark Christmas movies. So when we sit down and watch movies in October and November and December, she's all about those Christmas movies. So we had to sit down and watch some stuff. I had some nice beers. It was good. It was a relaxing day. But then I woke up and I was like, shit, I didn't set anything up for the stream. Ryan had his stream before this, the collector. So I've been in a rush. I've been a little bit, it's been a little bit hectic trying to get everything set up. So I appreciate everybody being here. We've had a little bit, like I said, of a kind of hectic, crazy 2 weeks as collectors with the Shanghai show and then the New York show. So we'll talk about them. What's our impressions of them? What do we think about the lines? That sort of thing. So we'll get into it. So let's say hi to the people in the comments first. 12-inch Moose Stream. Thank you for being here, man. If you don't know, 12-inch Moose Stream has just started his own channel. He's more of a 1/6 collector. So if you're interested in 1/6, 12-inch Moose Stream, he basically buys everything. So he's got hot toys, he's got third parties, he's got sideshow stuff, he's got customs that people make, really low number stuff. So give his YouTube a look-see, give him a subscription. Good guy. So Mr. Mom is here. What's going on, Mr. Mom? Hope everything is doing and going well. Burgos is here. What's going on? Paul, good morning. Bones. What's going on, Bones? Vicious Soldier. Hope everything's well. Hope everything is good. Trying to confuse 78 with all this daylight saving. I'm seriously, man. It's tough, when you move from one country to another country. Sometimes it's hard keeping track of like the time, and we grow up, in America we use Fahrenheit. In Japan it's Celsius. In America you use inches. In Japan it's centimeters. In America you use pounds. In Japan you use you use kilos. So it's hard sometimes converting and remembering to convert and that sort of thing. So but it's good. So Articulated Sage, good morning. LPZZ is so hard to find. So we have a little bit of talk about that. I mentioned it on another stream with Sneaky. The LPZZ Batman, if you haven't put in an order for that, you are going to be out of luck. It's sold out. They are not making another run. They've said it to us. Sneaky and I are in a chat with them. So if you don't have it, you're kind of at the mercy of people who are going to charge you the going rate. Now, if you don't know, we currently in the Facebook group, we have a waffle that has just started, the newest waffle. It is the Batman waffle. So we'll be doing a waffle where you get to choose between the LPZZ Batman if you win and the Chaos Dark Knight Vigilante. So that is the Dark Knight Returns Batman. Chaos is Muff Toys. They did the Superman with the light up eyes, which is considered by a lot of people to be maybe the best 1/12 Superman out there. The early photos of this guy are very impressive. I have 4 on the way, soon to be 6, and I have 2 more invoices on the Chaos Batman. Now for the LPZZ, again, neither one of them there will be a second run. That Chaos Superman, which is the National Defender, if you look on eBay, that's going for like $300 plus. A lot of people are kicking themselves for not getting more. I actually bought a lot, pre-ordered a lot, and then let them slip through my fingers. When I got invoiced, I didn't pay them. I had other things that I had to buy. And I regret it because not really, for me, but a lot of collectors missed out. And it seems like we have a much easier time obtaining these figures in the Japanese market because some of the sellers here have easier access to the product. So I think the sellers that cater to Europe and North America, South America, there's a much bigger pool of people, of customers, and the competition is just a little bit more. So I think things are selling out a lot faster for those people, whereas this market, maybe it's a little bit slower. So I think all in all, I ended up pre-ordering about 30 of the LPZZ Batmans, the Dark Knight, not the Dark Knight, the Arkham Knight. I think I pre-ordered like 7, which is sort of like the going thing for me. Like I'll pre-order from different sellers, and whoever comes in first wins, right? Like whoever provides it to me first gets my money. But once that figure started selling out everywhere, I just started putting in more pre-orders. Pre-order here, pre-order there, 3 here, 4 here. So I ended up counting them about a week ago, and it turns out that I had about 30 pre-ordered. So so the waffle right now, it's $5 a spot. If you win, you get to choose between the 2 figures. If you want the LPZZ, I can send that to you. If you want the Chaos Batman, I can send that to you. But that's what's going right now. But as I said, the LPZZ has said that they have one more wave that's going out, which is where my remaining invoices are. And that's it. There's no plans for a reissue of the figure at all. They're not doing that. They said they have too much. They have too much that they have to make, too much on the agenda, and they're not going to go backwards. So it's only forward for the line. So hopefully, if you did miss out, you can find one at a reasonable price. If not, this is a $5 waffle. If you want to enter, you have to be in the Facebook group, or send me a message on Instagram if you want to enter. If you don't use Facebook, but so yeah, so that's what's going on right now. And a reminder that we are going to pick the winner tonight for the Gambit. Let me pull that out. The Gambit, the Mafex 131. That was the last waffle that closed on Saturday. I'll be choosing the winner for that tonight, and hopefully get that out this week. Again, today is Monday, but it's a holiday, so the post office is closed today. I'm not able to get anything out today. It would have to be tomorrow at the earliest. So let's remove that and continue to go through and just say hi. What up, Stu? How's it going, man? Hope everything's good. Supper. Supper. I said supper to my wife the other day. She said, what? What's that? I said dinner. Dinner. Colossus. What's going on, man? First live stream and a member. Appreciate that. I do appreciate that. You have a thicker Boston accent than you. So, you know, I get ribbed for it. You know, you grew up in Boston. There's people who never have a Boston accent. And it really just depends on where you grew up and the history of the families where you grew up. So, you know, people who move in, people who move out, you have that kind of movement. My neighborhood when I was growing up, you know, it was like third, fourth generation, fifth generation of people who lived there. I grew up in the city. So, you know, everybody around me had the accent. And even the people on TV had the accent. They don't have that anymore. You know, you watch TV, you can't get any type of regional accent at all. So, when I go back to America, people say, you know, it's crazy you still have an accent. And it's like, well, you know, who am I talking to over here? I'm talking to Japanese people who don't pronounce their R's either. So, I mean, you know, it's bound to stick. But, you know, I've said it many times. I get confused by people. They think I'm Australian when they hear me because of my R's. I have Americans tell me I'm not an American. I have them say, you know, people from Boston don't sound like this. I was like, okay. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Sounds kinky, does it? Talib saw the Transformers on the thumbnail, and he decided to join us. Oh man, Jedi Ben, good evening. Good evening. Ian thought the stream was at 10, just getting up now. Ian needs his beauty sleep. He's too pretty to be with us today. So Paul with the shout outs, appreciate it. When does the waffle start? The waffle is almost always at the end, just because we want to get through stuff. And if I try to end the stream without doing the waffle, which I have done in the past, please remind me. I don't want to end the stream without doing the waffle. So here's another guy with a thick Boston accent. KJ, what's going on, KJ? Good morning. Good evening for you. I haven't seen the Patriots highlights. I heard they won, but, you know, I'm not waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch the game. The LPZZ Batman is nuts. Yeah. It's a great figure. I mean, if you got the Amazing Yamaguchi, that was pretty cool, but the dimensions were off a little bit on the arms, on the legs. And then, you know, I mean, let's be honest, it was kind of falling apart a bit. But this one, it's great. It's awesome. The box is a little bit big, so when I do ship my LPZs out to people, those LPZZs, they come in a shipper. They come in a box with the shipper in the box, and then the box in the shipper, and the figure in the box. But finding a box with the dimensions that would hold the LPZZ is impossible. Like, you've got to get a massive box to hold it. And that's just going to increase the shipping. So when I send them out for people who have ordered them, who have asked me if I can pass along the invoices that I have, I send them out that way. Just because the shipping, if I end up having to get a box, it's just going to be ridiculous. And then I'll have to fill up the box with like padding and stuff. So, but nobody's complained. Everything that I've sent out, when you use Japan Post, I mean, you're not getting any issues really with how it's handled at all. So yeah. Batman looks like he's got abs from this. What are we talking about? Are we talking about this one? So don't let that fool you. I mean, like, the Superman kind of has that, but you know, it's minimal. It's not like the Pop Mart Gong Studio big thigh pads, you know, the football pads that they employ on the thighs of those figures. So got one thanks to me. Awesome. Be in touch for the waffle. Dude, this is a good waffle. This is a really good waffle because both of these are already sold out. You can't get either Batman right now. They're both sold out. So, if maybe the LPZZ is not for you, if maybe the Chaos isn't for you, you get to choose. Which one do you want? And whichever one isn't chosen, I'll make that available for people again, either in the member waffle that I do for the Kaiju Daddy channel members in July, the kind of Christmas waffle, sort of giveaway. It's not really a waffle, it's a giveaway. Or maybe just another waffle for the Facebook group. So, what up, Oma? What's going on? Doc Gutierrez, how's it going, man? Appreciate you being here. Wolverine. For people who don't know the Collecta, he has his YouTube channel and he's trying to get to 500. Throw the guy a subscription, follow him, and he'll be giving away a Mafex brown suit Wolverine. Maybe I can get him to maybe throw in the option of either the Wolverine or a Gambit. We'll see. Because I did pick up an extra Gambit for somebody. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Dot Senna. Yeah. So it's true. It's funny, never thought of it that way. You being in Japan and keeping your accent still. Yeah. I mean, I get people from around the world here. Like I have Brits, I have Australians, I mean, the Boston accent's not that far off from there. I have friends from Switzerland here, Canada here, different parts of the world. So it's cool. It's cool growing up in Boston. I'm reading something else. It's cool living outside the country and you get exposed to so many different people from so many different backgrounds. Like America is a big place with so many people, but it's very different when you're in the country. Take a step out, look inside. It's a very different way of looking at things. And when you're an expat, when you're living abroad, when you're an immigrant living abroad, your immigrant communities become very tight. Because none of us have old friends here. None of us have family here when you first get here, obviously. So you rely on each other. And I think your bonds are very strong here when you do that type of thing. So it's a great experience. If some of you are young enough to have that as an option in your life, I would definitely say, think about doing something like that. Maybe living abroad for a couple of years, getting that experience. But I mean, I'm not knocking it, but living abroad in a place like Canada, I wouldn't really say is abroad, or the UK or Ireland. Like go somewhere where it's a totally different culture, a totally different language, a totally different way of living life. And, you'll surprise yourself with how resilient you can be, that maybe you didn't know how resilient you are, how strong you are. And, you revitalize yourself. You push yourself. A lot of us, I think, too often in life, and that's across the board everywhere, I think too many people just become complacent with things and no longer challenge themselves. But when you live abroad, you're kind of constantly challenging yourself in different ways. So again, I mean, if you don't have things tying you down somewhere, give it a thought, give it an opportunity, that sort of thing. Give me a second, guys. I put the StreamYard link in the chat for Al, but Al can't seem to find it, so I gotta send him the link again. Give me a second. And then we'll get back to the comments. All right. So let's keep going through. Australia. So that's the thing, man. Like people don't know. People don't know. And normally, like when I'm working, you can't tell I have a Boston accent because I'm very proper and I say my R's and they're very hard. They're hard R's. But that's not my natural way of speaking. My natural way of speaking comes out when I'm in a bar, when I'm outside, when I'm angry, when I get agitated, when I get excited. And I've worked with people for years who had no idea I had an accent. And then I said something to them and they were kind of stupefied, you know. So, you know, it's just the way it is. Let me see here. See, I get confused for that a lot. What up, Epic? Glad you're here, man. I appreciate it. 3 in a row. Yeah, 3 in a row. 3 in a row. May's the guy. It's looking that way. You know, it's hard to get over Tommy. TV12, you know. I want to know how the Boston accent affects your Japanese. Well, I mean, you know, again, like my Japanese is horrible. It really is. It's horrible. Ian could probably attest to that. He's been out with me. I just speak English. I don't even bother. Like when I have to speak Japanese, I will. But it's so bad. But yeah, I mean, you know, you do your best to pronounce things, I guess, so that people understand you. Indy, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Brian, LPZZ Batman is your best Batman in the collection, better than the Inot Bale. That's a bold statement. And let me say this, you know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. 2025 is looking like the year of the Batman, right? If you don't have a Batman figure, if you don't have multiple Batman figures in your top 5 for 112, something's wrong. Something's going on, because we got the LPZZ, we got the Inot, we got the Chaos. Some people are in love with that Maniple one that came out, that you know, the Batman versus Superman Ahmed Batman. I know James loves that. I think James loves that more than he loves the LPZZ or maybe the Inot one. So it's a great year to be a Batman collector in 112. I mean, it's phenomenal, the amount of stuff that we've gotten, different looks, different, you know, different companies giving us great stuff. But the boys are here. Let me say what up to the boys. What's going on, Sneaky?
What's going on?
Got a little bit of a different view from you this morning.
Yeah, I'm trying something different. Yeah, I'm trying to be cool like all the other guys, like KJ. He's got that angled view with the mic. So
yeah,
you know, I guess I gotta steal something from him, right? But yeah, no, just trying out
here, man. I never use my mic.
Yeah, just trying something different. You know, see how it goes. You know, he had Zakanin on. You know, so he was taking the spotlight. You know, I gotta show him up sometime.
You even work out, Al? You even bench, bro? You even lift?
I know. Do I work out? No. But I might go after this, depending on how long we stay on here. But
well, I'm hoping it's not going to be a long stream. Obviously, one guy in particular has to agree, and you know we'll get to him in a few minutes, but it's all contingent on him. How's your weekend?
Good. Was doing some stuff yesterday. Went out to San Diego. I think I overdrank coffee yesterday. It was some coffee festival, and I drank so much coffee. It was insane. Other than that, I'm drinking coffee right now.
Yeah. My wife drinks coffee like a maniac. I don't drink coffee at all. All right, brother.
Do you drink tea?
Kind of, yeah. Okay. I drink sweet tea, and Ian knows what I'm talking about. I'm all about the sweetness, you know?
Yeah. The sweetness.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for being here. Let's highlight Spidey. What's going on?
How's things?
What's that shirt?
The Japanese.
Where'd you get that?
Oh, that's nice.
I think it was Amazon. It was a while ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I usually use it for pajamas. It's one of those things like when you have Japanese stuff on your t-shirt, it's kind of weird to wear it in Japan, right? It's kind of like you don't want to walk around with Japanese kanji on your t-shirt.
No, you definitely don't.
Yeah.
You gotta wear weird English expressions.
Yeah, but it just looks like you're trying too hard. It's like all the foreign tourists that come here and they kind of dress in their, got Pokemon T-shirts on, or they're wearing like the kind of cosplay clothes and stuff, and they think they arrive and think everyone dresses like that, and then realize nobody dresses like that.
Well, I don't think they realize it because they keep dressing that way.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, how's your weekend?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's pretty easy going. I worked on Saturday, but yesterday my wife and kids went out, so I was at home all day, and I just played Ghost of Yote all day. It's one of those games you put it on and you just can't stop playing it. So I was playing for like 8-9 hours straight.
Man.
And then I was drinking while playing, so I was a bit tipsy. So I thought I'd cycle over to the cinema and go and watch the new DiCaprio movie. One Battle After the Next.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so you cycled intoxicated? That's against the law. Just telling you.
Yeah, me and bicycles, I don't always make the best decisions. So.
Yeah. That bicycle's not your friend. He's trying to frame you all the time.
Man, last time I drank while at the movies, we have some theaters here in the US that have full-on bars. Like just right outside, like where the concession stands are. And I think Iron Man 3 had come out. And it was also the same day as a Lakers playoff game. So I was at the Yard House right across the street from the movie theaters. Got loaded up there, went to the movies, kept on drinking over there because it was, bar. And I was like, damn. Like, I gotta go pee like so much, but you're trying to watch the movie, but you're drunk, and I didn't pee in my pants. I didn't pee in my pants. No, but
peed in your pop.
You know where it was going now.
but man, that was the worst feeling ever. Just trying to hold it in the whole time, and somehow making it happen. Oh God, it was the worst.
Yeah, that's horrible, man. I got there super early, and I was squeezing it out as much as I could, man. Because that movie I watched yesterday was 3 hours long, and even at the end, it started to hit me, man. It's like, damn, I'm gonna have to go.
One bad decision after another for you yesterday, huh?
What do you mean?
What else happened yesterday
for him?
Yeah, I had a good day.
He played his game all day, didn't do anything, rode a bike drunk, which will put you in jail, and then he watched a 3-hour movie.
That sounds like he was living his real life Grand Theft Auto.
Listen, man, you would be surprised how strict the Japanese police are about bicycles.
Yeah,
like, you get stopped, and they inspect your bike. They make sure it's registered to you. They might do a sobriety test for you. Like it.
Wait, you have to register a bicycle?
Oh man, yeah, 100%.
That's how they know. That's how they knew that wasn't Ian's bicycle.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, okay, that's crazy.
It wasn't because it had streamers.
I didn't know it wasn't my bicycle, but they knew.
They knew. Yeah,
but they told me here in Japan that if you like a bicycle is exactly the same as a car. So like they see it as the same thing. So you have to register everything. Like if you are caught stealing a bicycle, it's like stealing a car. It's classed as the same.
I had my bicycle stolen, and over a year later, I got a call from the police that they found it, and they found it because of the registration. So I had to go pick it up.
So where was it?
Where, like I've ridden my bicycle. I was given a bicycle. No, I think it was my wife's bicycle before we were married, and I rode that back, and they stopped me, and because the name was different, they had to basically put me in a car. They got someone to come and pick up the bike, and they took us to the apartment to then meet my wife to ask if it's her bicycle. That's how crazy it is.
You got a ride. You didn't have to take the bike. You just got a nice car ride.
That is crazy.
But when my bike got stolen, it ended up being like sort of near where Ian lives. It was up in Saitama. So,
but like it was just on the road, on the street, or
no. So it was a year later. Someone had removed the seat, So apparently there are these foreigner gangs. Look at that guy, huh?
Hey. Hey, that's your wolf companion in Yote.
He's not much of a wolf. He's like a 15-year-old. He's like.
So there are these non-Japanese gangs. I'll say that there are these non-Japanese gangs that steal bicycles and ship the seats to the Middle East because there's a market for these type of bicycle seats over there. So I got my bike. There was no seat, so I had to walk it. I had to get it on the train, which doesn't allow you to bring a bicycle on, but the police were like, just tell them this, and I was able to get in. But yeah, I had to walk the bike home. I had no seat, but I got my bike back and I got a better seat. So win-win.
Wow. So the bike was in perfect condition minus the seat being gone.
Yeah, perfect condition. Yeah.
I've had my seat.
I hope you don't have guys riding bikes without bike seats, because that would hurt.
That would hurt. Hit a bump.
I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat. Some guys might like it. I don't know, but
all right. Anyway, we got one other guy waiting to come in. Should we bring him in or no? Let's take a vote. Hands up for yes,
man.
I mean, you got to ask yourself certain questions. How long do you want the stream to be?
Okay.
Do you want? No,
so
caveat.
He got it out of his system. He's got it out.
The guy loves to talk, as do we all. But we're gonna bring him in. Listen, we want this to be under 2 hours. Okay, we're already 30 minutes in. In the darkness, tech support, and his mic is muted. There we go.
He probably also doesn't know how to turn the lights on now. He probably messed up some wiring trying to connect that cable.
I'm out here looking for some bike seats.
See, this is where he shines. These moments are where he shines.
Now that you say that, that might be a good thing to make some side. Might be a good side mission. I need a new side mission, man. Any way to make money.
You're gonna be the Lord of bike seats, like the Lord of War.
Now, is there more money for a banana seat? You remember
Probably.
those?
It's unique, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up, man.
Right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna mute you while you look it up. All right.
Okay, sounds good.
He muted himself. Anyway, so let's keep going. Is that Batman using the Atom body? Yes, it appears as though he is. It appears.
Yeah.
Oh, tech support says extra Wolverine giveaways if you can count how many technical difficulties he had on the stream.
I don't even know. I don't even think he knows how many.
I don't think so either.
That's a trick. This is a trick, guys.
Yeah. You've heard how racist Japan is. What's your take? I don't think it's racist. I think it's more xenophobic. Like if you're not Japanese, you're just an other. There's different degrees of that. Some people are gonna have it easier than other people. I've been stopped a couple times by the police to show my ID, and I refuse every time. Like, I'm not playing this game. Like, I'm not showing you anything. And
Dude, you
then
have
there's
to
other
show,
people that
the law. That's the law.
Huh? No,
That's
it's
the law.
not.
You have to carry your ID around.
No, it's not. If they stop you to show you your ID, it has to be because of one of three things. They think you have committed a crime, they think you are committing a crime, or they think you're about to commit a crime. That's the only stipulation that they can stop you and ask for your ID. So I tell them, I'm not showing you shit.
I'm sure it's by law that you have to carry it because
you have to carry it because of those situations. Because if you can't provide it, then they have reason to deport you. But I tell them, if you stop someone else here and ask for their IDs, maybe I'll show it to you. Because Japanese normally don't always carry their ID when they go outside.
But they're checking.
Right? Most people here don't have card
status. They're just checking that you're. I know what you mean.
No, I understand that, but I'm not getting harassed by the police because they have a quota to fill in terms of that. Because they're standing there looking. I'm like, no, I ain't showing you shit. And then other times I'm like, I'm going to work. Like, leave me alone. Like, stop bothering me.
You should just
and if you tell them I'm going to work,
people at my station, but they just catch people because they obviously overstay.
If you tell them you're going to work, they're not going to bother you, because then if you're late for work, that company is going to contact that Koban, which is a police, like a little police box, a police station, and they're going to chew them out. So normally that fear of getting chewed out by a company is enough to kind of make them say, okay, sorry, you know.
Dang.
Sorry to
if only that would work over here in the US. Officer, I swear, I'm just going to work. Can you let me go?
Well, they can't just stop you and ask for your ID there either.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I've never experienced racism here. Never. But I mean,
well, I have. I mean,
I kind of blend in a little.
I'm sure you've been denied housing because of the fact you're not Japanese. I've been denied housing. Like, we're not going to rent you because you're not Japanese.
But that's usually because of your status. Once you got PR, usually it's fine, right?
No. It still happens. It still happens.
So that's even like with you being married to a Japanese woman, they're still like that, or?
I mean, I've had people make comments. I had a dude walk into me, like this big sumo size guy walk into me, like bump into me, deliberately, like didn't give a shit that I was there. He bumped into me, and I shoved him, and I'm like, you know, what the fuck? And he started saying shit. I'm like, you know, don't just walk into me and not even acknowledge it. Like, he slammed into me. And, you know, I pushed him from behind, and I pushed him really hard, and he, you know, he's a big dude, but it moved him. And he started talking shit, and he told me to go back to where I came from in perfect English. Perfect. American accent. Perfect. So I walked with him into this konbini at my station. And like right when you come out of the station, there's a convenience store. It's a konbini. And you know, I started telling him, like, don't do that. That's fucked. Like, don't just walk into people. Oh, it's very crowded. I said, it's not so crowded that you just walk into people and don't acknowledge that you just walked into them. So I was like, you know, don't pull that shit. And then he's kind of like, you know, he's not trying to escalate it, right? He's just like, okay. And so I walk out, and then I hear, yeah, better walk away, you fucking bitch. And I was like, what? And I turned around, I get right in his face. Like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, he didn't say shit. Like, you know, there's a lot of, you know, Ian's got a small dog. We all know small dog syndrome, right? They bark really loud.
Mine doesn't.
To compensate, you know. But
I know what you mean.
Yeah. No, like all bark, no bite type thing.
Yeah. Like, you know, you confront certain people, they're gonna step off, you know, because they know that now it's real. Like, it's not Japan where people will just yell at each other. Like, a foreigner will punch you in the face. Like, you got to understand, we come from a different culture. And I think he kind of knew that. So he quickly, like, he realized he got called out. But, you know, he told me to go back where I came from. He didn't call me a white boy or, you know, whatever. But you do get stuff from people. You do. It's not prevalent, but it's more, you're an outsider, you're a foreigner, and they treat you kind of different.
There's been a bit of a shift as well, I think, the last couple of years, because Japan's opened their borders a little bit, and immigration's become a lot more open. Like, you definitely hear a lot of it on the news and stuff, and they do highlight a lot of the crimes that they put on TV and online and stuff is stuff that's committed by foreigners. I think that, you know, you're getting a bit of pushback because
they stole my bike.
Yeah, because they stole
the bike gang, you know, debacle, missing seats galore, news at 10.
But I will say, like, you know, there's negative things about being a foreigner here. There's positive things about being a foreigner here, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you're not expected to assimilate work-wise, right? Like, Japanese are expected to stay at work all day, whether you finished your job or not. right? You twiddle your thumbs and you stay at work until 7, 8, 9 o'clock, and you've got nothing to do. But you can't leave before your boss leaves. It's like when my boss leaves, then I can leave. And your boss is just hanging around, for show, because for the Japanese, it's not a meritocracy. It's different. It's about seniority and hierarchy. And if they see you staying at work long hours, they think you're a great worker. I got let go from a job because they were downsizing the English department at a school I was at. And this guy, he had just started there. I had been there a year before him, but he had just started. And he stayed at work all day, this foreigner guy. He stayed at work all day until like 7 or 8 o'clock at night he would leave. Why did he do that? Well, he was a brown noser, so he would go and ask like the full-time staff. So there's part-time staff, which means or temporary staff, which means they're not giving you full benefits. And then there's full-time staff, which means you have a little bit more job security, you get bonuses, you get health insurance, you get all that stuff. So I was not one of them. It's very hard to get one of those type of jobs. So he was going to them and asking them if he could do some of their work for them. And of course, they're like, yeah, sure, here. Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? But he would stay at work whether he was doing that or not because he hated his wife. He didn't want to go home to be around his wife. He hated her. And so the administrators looked and said, well, this is a great worker. He stays until 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. But they don't ask why. What's he doing?
Yeah.
What's his, what is he producing? What are his classes like? What is, that sort of thing. They don't look at that. They just look at time in, time out. Great work. Now, Ian could do that job, bang in, bang out, be amazing in the classroom, get all his work done, have everything set up, and he could be done as soon as his class is done. And maybe he does the rest of the work at home to be around his family, to be around his kids. But they don't look at it that way. He's not as good because he doesn't stay as long. So it's just a different mindset. Wise words about moving abroad. Yeah, man, just experience life. I mean, Ian, I think Ian would concur. It's a very, very different experience living abroad. So
yeah, some things you have to be like. I guess I think with me is like I did 2 years of backpacking, but you get a bit of a travel bug, so you kind of get stuck. Anytime I tried to go back home, I found it quite difficult to just stay there for a long period of time. So that's why I ended up in a foreign country. That's the only downside, I guess. But yeah, definitely.
Let me keep going through. Moose Stream, I'll check it out in a bit. Figure Fight Club, jumping in and say hi. What's going on? Ubby, solo parenting at the moment. Maybe you should call up, see if they have any Asian babysitters, huh? Ubby, huh?
I'm sure there's an app for that.
Avi melts. Asian women are his kryptonite, apparently. So let's keep going through. So the LPZZ is 94 plus shipping on AliExpress. That's a pretty good deal. Like, that's a pretty good deal. If you can grab that, you can grab that.
Depends on how much they're charging for the shipping, because it's
for the shipping. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But I mean, if it's like $10 or so, that's a very good deal.
Like I'm paying like more than that on my invoices that are open. It's like 99.
I think I'm around like 100 as well, like with the shipping. So and most of the listings I'm seeing on Ali have been around like, well, not just Ali, but also eBay have been more around the 150 price range. So that's possibly the best deal you can find right now.
Yeah. And it'll only go up. So if you're on the fence, don't wait around. Like if you want it, get it. Don't wait around. The price isn't going to come down.
So. Do you talking of prices going up? Like I've got to decide. My Dark Knight Vigilante, I was contacted and told that they were going to increase the price, and would I accept the new price
on the Chaos?
The Chaos, yeah.
Well,
so it went down. It went from 12,000 to 18,000.
What?
18,000 yen?
Yeah. I've got to reply. I've got to tell them if I agree to it or not.
No, say no. Say no.
Yeah.
Is that normal for that seller to do?
I don't know. I don't know if you've. Well, Robert's used them. It's Sodachi.
No way. It was them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, I've ordered from them before and I've never had a problem. But they was. I mean, that was stuff that wasn't pre-ordered. I don't think. I think that it's just stuff I bought from them. Yeah. So I've never experienced the pre-order.
Maybe their supply got cut off. Maybe they.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they're getting it from a second party.
They might have just seen the demand and they just thought they can make.
Yeah. I mean, especially if they're just like a middleman,
Yeah. 2025 is looking like the year a huge chunk of the hobby finally points its eyes at indie and third-party companies. Never seen this kind of hype for these kind of companies here. Yep. It's definitely a turning point, I think, in the hobby. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of seen it coming too, especially if you're a 1/6 collector, because third party has been slowly dominating. Well, I won't say dominating, but they've been getting a lot better over the past years, and now we're seeing it in 1/12 now.
Yep. What up, Eric? And then the Mezco stuff as well. The Mezco Batman as well. Yeah. What up, Figure Posa? Are my kids fluent in Japanese? Yeah, my kids, their native language is Japanese. Like my oldest son, he learned English before he learned Japanese, but they hate watching TV when it's in English. They hate it. They want to turn it in Japanese. They communicate with each other in Japanese. Like I'm like, speak English in the house. Like, no. Because I want the option. I want the option of being able to move back to America.
Yeah.
And if my kids aren't proficient enough in English, it's just going to be very problematic for them. So, I want them to speak. I want them to do their phonics. I want them to read, but they fight me every step of the way. Like temper tantrum kind of meltdowns every day. Just read 3, 4, 5 pages of a book. No, it's like, come on, help a brother out. And it's funny because this is how they are when they don't have any memory of America. Like we go to America, they love it. They have a great time. They come back. I want to go back to America. I want to live in America. They practice their English a little bit more. But then as that time gap widens, it's less real for them. And they start kind of reverting back to, I don't want to do anything. So are your kids like that, Ian?
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my oldest, especially when my oldest was, I mean, her English is better because she spent a lot of time with me when she was younger. But once the youngest was born, I mean, they speak to each other in Japanese most of the time. I think the only way to do it is if both parents are speaking English, but that's just not the case in my house.
Well, my wife only speaks Japanese really like when she's yelling at me. So it's mostly English otherwise. We get in a fight, it's instantly Japanese.
So yeah, I've tried to push for that in our house, but like, I mean, my wife says she'll do it and then it kind of phases it off. It kind of just fades away, goes back to Japanese.
Look at this. Coffee is the nectar of the gods. Coffee is the nectar of the gods. Coffee is the nectar of the gods.
Coffee
is the nectar of the gods.
That's a good one. I got that. That's good.
This is a good one.
He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
The Japanese teas are always good, man. They know how to do tea.
Yeah. That's the best stream setup. He does. He does. Listen. You gotta watch his streams just for the chaos, because it's great. All right. Let me start getting into some topics here. We'll get back to the chat. So Mess Toys put these out. They sent this to me in an email. I don't know how much they put it out. I haven't really seen it anywhere else. But we have a Venom, and they give us, again, this is Mess Toys. This is not CT Toys. It's the same, but it's a little bit different. Then we got a little bit of an idea of scaling when it comes to the figure. So we have the figure itself looking pretty good. Again, scaling. What do you think about this, Al?
Yeah, so this is actually something they put out a couple months ago.
This one is, yeah, but this is new.
No, this too. This
too? I don't remember seeing this.
Really? Yeah, this is how we first knew that they weren't joking with the scale and it being bigger. Well, actually, it might have been slightly different. Maybe they use a different figure, but I know we were able to see a size comparison.
Yeah, I don't remember it was this one.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit different, but this looks great. I'm really looking for. I think it has the possibility to be the best out of their Mess Toys releases, just because it's so much different. It's not just another Spider-Man redo in the sense where we're actually getting, looks like it's probably going to be like a 8-inch figure. So I'm really looking forward to this one. And, a lot of people, the Amazing Yamaguchi Venom right now, it's split on the crowd, in terms of they like it or they don't like it, just because of, the exaggerated design. It's not your typical looking Venom. It's more of a stylized monster Venom, while this one looks more of like your McFarlane / maybe Eric Larson head Venom. So this I'm really looking forward to.
Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts, Ian?
Yeah, same. Yeah, I think this. I mean, it looks great. I love the sizing. I got to play. I'm still waiting for my Mess Toys figures, but I got to play with one, and like it was. I mean, the joints were great on it. It was, really great, really articulated. I think having a Venom is a good choice for them, because we don't really have a comic booky Venom at this scale, which has really great articulation. So I think this is I'm actually more excited for this than the Marfex movie Venom, because I want a kind of classic look and one that can put with my kind of comic book character displays. So yeah, it's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long this turnaround is going to be, though. Like when we should actually see it. They seem to be pretty quick about turnaround.
And I'm looking forward to seeing if there's going to be a lot more additional head sculpts, kind of like how the Superior, they did the Peter sculpt, they did the half mask sculpt. Like I'd love to see them do like a half Eddie Brock Venom sculpt, with the symbiote going over it. That'd be nice to see. So definitely lots of possibilities that can come out with this release.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I do hope they do, though, once they start getting figures out and getting some recognition, I hope they fix their kind of distribution in terms of like where to get stuff from. Like their AliExpress is insane. Like I just don't get it. There's like 3 stores now, and each store has
4 now.
4, and then you go into the one that I go into the one that I've used, and it's like, looking at that Superior Spider-Man, there's like 3 listings for exactly the same thing, and they're all different prices.
Yeah,
in their official store,
in their own store.
Yeah, and so which one are they varying quality? Like, are they gonna send me a first batch compared to a third batch? I don't know.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. The different prices, maybe the more you pay, the faster you get it. I mean, that's the only explanation I could think of.
Could be,
but all the dates have the same ETA on it.
Yeah, they all have the same dates on them. Yeah.
No, it's weird.
Like when it's a cheaper one, I keep thinking it's going to be one of their the KOs of the Mess Toys, but it can't be if it's the official store.
I've been waiting to do a review of it. I'm super slow. I'm super backed up. Let me open it up.
Man, I watched a video of that yesterday, and it was like, I mean, it looked awesome. It looked really good.
Someone put that Peter head on the Mafex as well in it. Yeah, that's like how all the Spider-Mans are, though. Like even like the Revoltech.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if the Revoltech is like that.
Oh,
do you know?
It is.
Do you know why? Do you know why that is? Because they copied somebody else.
Yeah, it's the same. But yeah, someone put the Peter head on a Mafex body, and it looked pretty good. I mean, it was a little bit bigger, you know.
Yeah, those heads. I like those heads.
Yeah, that's a good sculpt. I'm pretty sure they stole it from someone else too.
The half masked one's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that more than the Mafex ones, man.
You like everything more than Mafex. Cut it out.
But I like that it's different. You know, they've tried something different. It's like a different face. It's a different.
Yeah. See, this is a good sculpt. I like that.
That's a good sculpt.
Has he got paint on his nose? Oh,
you got paint rub?
Was it chip?
Ship.
Uh-oh.
No worries.
It was free.
It was free. Medicom might be doing their QC.
Yeah. Hold on. I had it for a minute there. Now it's not. No, it's not working. Let me turn off my camera. Maybe it'll work. Yeah, better.
Yeah.
I'll just call it a boogie. We'll call it a boogie.
It's battle damaged. It's okay.
Now I gotta turn my camera off again. I mean, the figure's pretty cool. That this is a nice head. That's a nice head. But like I said, I haven't really gotten into it. The webs are pretty thick. Those are thick webs.
Yeah, those are all the same as the Revoltech ones too.
Yeah, these are thick webs. And again, he comes with. Now I've seen people pose him with these as the support. And you can do that with the Yamaguchi ones, but it only lasts like a couple hours, and then it'll never hold that position again.
Oh yeah, the Yamaguchi one I did with the Iron Spider, and it looked great, and it probably lasted a bit longer just because I didn't touch it. But yeah, they wear down, man. They loosen up, and once you move it again, it's never going back.
Yeah, my Iron Spider, I had it in that position, like I said, maybe a day, and then I took it off, and then I put it back on, like on the shelf, and it wouldn't hold at all. So, like one day, that's ridiculous. All right, and they also released some photos of their Scarlet Spider. What do you guys think about this?
That looks, I'm glad that they're deciding to go with the soft goods instead of the rubber that they. Well, I don't know. They didn't really show it being rubber. It was just a render, wasn't it? The first time we saw it, and we were all just thinking it was going to be.
I think rubber. It was rubber,
or something. Yeah,
but like a render. A render, it looked rubber.
Yeah. But that looks good.
It's so funny, man. Like you just see it. Like I mean, everything. Like you take the Aaron, and like everything's the same, right? Like the leg pieces, that little.
Yeah, that little like
kind of part that comes up there is the same. The neck gap's the same. This little part here that comes up here is the same. This part here is the same. It is just the Revoltech figure.
They love those. They love those spiky things. I don't even know what they're supposed to be.
At the joint.
Yeah, like at the knee, there's like that little spike that goes up.
But I mean, that's a design choice by Revoltech.
Like it's their body.
It's funny that Mess Toys have now taken that exact same design thing where it has no purpose. You know, it's a design choice, not a kind of choice based on articulation or anything. So yeah. I don't know.
I think also it's because, you know, because they are basically stealing the body, but at the same time, you know, I guess costs less to not modify it, but at the same time, maybe their thinking is they want them to fit in with your Revoltech collection and streamline it.
Yeah, to be honest, like a lot of the stuff that's coming out of China now just seems to have a very, like, I mean, is definitely inspired by the Revoltech stuff. Like a lot of those, the Romanki stuff and the Kokan, and there's like another company. There's another company just released. It was in the New York Comic Con. They put all the blank bodies, and it's like it looks like a mix. They've taken Marfex and Revoltech and smushed them together.
Also, the what's that company that everyone's going crazy over right now? The Unkfall stuff.
Yeah.
Sexy Ice. There you go. Sexy Ice. Yeah.
I don't get it.
You know what? They look cool, but with how crazy they're hard to get, you know, I'm good. I don't need to stress about that. You know, if they were easy to get and they were, you know, not as expensive, I'd think about it. But you know,
their thing is FOMO.
What's it like? Brick got a question. Looks like a question for you guys.
Yeah, what's it like getting stuff like Mess Toys? You can't get Mess Toys in Japan. Mithril Action, Roman Key in Japan. I was in Tokyo the last 2 Julys and was curious if collectors here were aware. Roman Key, you can get stuff.
It's timing.
I don't remember ever seeing Mithril stuff. I just don't remember seeing it.
It's all about timing here. Like you never know. Like you're going to Radio Kaikan and you go to certain stores, especially Uchisen, and you'll go into there and they'll have something. He's like, whoa, like that's there, like, but you don't know it's coming. You know, they've got the MJ there now, and they've got some other stuff, and it's like, you know, you walk in there on a certain day, like on a Friday or Saturday.
They got the LPZZ there, right?
Yeah. I went in the other day. The LPZZ's there. It's like you don't know it's there until it's there. Like, so you can't plan ahead for it. You've just got to do what Robert does and go every day.
Every day.
It's like morning, but he goes there. He just does his tour of the Medicom stores and the Akihabara stores.
Well, I'll say this, right? If you go outside of Tokyo, I'm not including Osaka. If you go outside of Tokyo, even Nagoya to a bit, there's nothing. There's nothing. So people in Tokyo have it good. We have it great. We've got just an unbelievable amount of toy stores and suppliers and everything else. When you get outside the city, there is almost nothing available.
There's Mandarakes, and there's kind of like
but that's online. I mean, like physical stores.
They have physical stores everywhere, like Mandarake.
I said not including Osaka and Nagoya. Where else do they have them?
They've got them everywhere. There's about 15 stores or something, maybe more than that. There's like, I saw one. There's one in Kobe. There's one in Fukuoka.
Really?
Yeah, I've been like anytime I go to a new place, I always look. Is there a Mandarake?
Right. So what? Well, I mean, Mandarake is also secondhand stuff, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, there are some some American stores that I have ordered stuff from. They're like American toy stores. They have them dotted around, but like you said, it's few and far between. Like it is very difficult, and especially like imported stuff from China and that you're not getting it anywhere other than Tokyo. So yeah, you're right.
So my wife, she's from the north, and there's like nothing there. Nothing. There's just convenience stores and pachinko shops. That's about it. There's nothing there. So being a toy collector in Tokyo is great, but it's a different world outside of Tokyo. It is. It's just a different type of experience. So if you're coming in July, 2 Julys in a row, and you see stuff in Tokyo, you know, like Roman Key, I don't think you would probably find that anywhere else. You're going to find it in very specific stores, like, you know, like he's saying, Ian is saying, like Radio Kaikan. like Ujusen.
The crazy thing is, like, I mean, we've lived here for freaking ages. I still don't know where there are certain stores. Like, as I said the other day with the LPZZ, I was walking around. There was a guy with a brown paper bag with the LPZZ Batman in there, and I'm like, I have no idea where he got that from. Like, I've never seen that bag before. Like, I don't know what store that is.
Yeah,
I go on Medicarry, and there are so many Mythic Legions, hundreds.
Yeah, where do they come from?
I'm like, where did they get those?
Wow.
I've never seen a Mythic Legions in a store here. Never.
No, me neither.
Never.
So why are there hundreds and hundreds of them on Medicarry? I don't know. Unless they're all imported. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I mean, I know that. I mean, I don't know if people in Japan are like big on AliExpress, but I see Mythic Legions on there a lot. I mean, they might be a little bit overpriced, but you know, I mean, that seems like maybe they get them from there, but it's crazy. Why are they selling them?
I go to could Gadim. No, there's Gadim Piero. Is that the one it's called? But I go there and they have all the new GI Joes. So any GI Joe, they get them in. Yeah. They're ridiculously priced. Like they knock up the prices unless you kind of get discounts from them. But the thing is, like, if you didn't, that store is really out of the way. And if you didn't know about that store, you wouldn't know that you could buy GI Joes here. Like,
you wouldn't know. I only found out they sold GI Joes through like Instagram or Twitter, through X. Like they posted stuff, and I'm like, holy shit, they got GI Joes there. But you go, and I mean, it's really expensive. It's very expensive. Now, I've been to stores in Akihabara. I filmed stores in Akihabara. I have never been able to find those stores again. I've been in them. I filmed them. And then I can't find where they are again. There's like 2 stores that come to mind. I've never been able to find where they are again.
Do you know what you got to do? There's 2 techniques. You either take a tourist. Like my friend came over from England years and years ago, and I took him to Akihabara, and he just doesn't care. He just goes in everywhere, and then you end up finding stuff. And it's the same with my kids. Like I took my kids to Akihabara once, and it's like, you know, they'll walk past the place and they're like, oh, look, they've got this. And I'm like, I've never seen that store before. And then you go in there and you go up like 3 flights of stairs and you're like, whoa, what is this place? Look at all these toys. So you just got to be adventurous. Go to Akihabara, just walk in places, man. Just go up, have a peek inside, and you'll find
Ain't nobody got time for that. Now, the caveat here is I didn't pay for those figures. Like that Spider-Man, I didn't pay for that. I was like, all right. Because they would send me an email. This is CT Toys. They would send me an email every day for months. Every day, literally every day. And finally, I was just like, you know what? People talk about this stuff because they're saying we can send you information. We can send you information. I'm like, all right, I'll do that. But send me a couple figures. And so they sent me a couple figures. I was like, all right, I want this and I want this. And they sent it to me. One is the Daredevil, and I kind of showed it the other day. Let me expand. And, you know, I'm not going to take credit for this because I didn't even notice it, but, you know,
it's the
red day, the
That's
7, because there's no L. The L is gone. So this is a Christmas present. It's going to go to my son because I'm not spending that kind of money on a rare figure for him to break it, because he will break it. And then this one.
Did someone say something about that Daredevil? The sticks are painted differently. Is that true?
I don't know. I've seen photos of people's Daredevil, the CT Toys one, and the plastic looks different. Like it looks like almost like a Marvel Legends kind of plastic. I don't know. But then this one, I was like, all right, I'll check it out because, you know, some people that Ian and I know have gotten it and they loved it. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a look. But yeah, buying stuff from them is not really something that I do. I've only bought a couple stuff, CT Toys, and they were for my kids, just so they had like a Wolverine, because it was Christmas. I couldn't find a Marvel Legends Wolverine anywhere. This is last year, and my kids really want to have Wolverine because of the movie Wolverine and Deadpool. So I ended up buying a couple from CT Toys. But you know, like you said, like no shade on anybody. If that's what you want to buy, that's what you want to buy. I know Ian isn't a fan of CT Toys. I'm not a fan of CT Toys. I don't like the way they do it. I think it's got a lot. It takes massive balls for you as a KO company to complain about other companies KOing you or trying to pass themselves off as like the same as you. That takes big balls for you to do that. So it's, you know, it's a weird company. But it's got a massive following, and I don't understand the massive following by people who get excited thinking about the next CT Toys. Like, you know, I mean, it's not a cheap hobby. Nobody will say that it's a cheap hobby. It's not a cheap hobby, but
yeah, it's funny. I stopped arguing with people online about it because it's kind of like
there's no winning.
Have a very different logic. It's kind of like my logic. If you can't afford it, then don't buy it. I mean, I can't afford a Lamborghini. I don't steal one. But like but other people think of it a different way. They're like, I can't afford to pay $100 for a Marfex. You know, this is the only way I can get hold of one. So it's like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean, it's I think some of it can also be, and this is just me just thinking out loud. You know, we've all talked about how Medicom really sucks with updating us on the releases. You know, they're kind of gatekeep themselves. You know, when you have a company like CT, although, you know, they're basically a KO company, they're continuously updating people on what they're going to come out with, you know. So there's that middle ground. And it might not just be about not being able to afford a Mafex, but it's like, well, crap, you know, is Mafex going to reissue this or not? Or, you know, like what's going on? You know, they don't never tell anybody anything. And, you know, I bought a few CT stuff, you know, and that was because I had no idea when Brown Wolverine was coming out. So, of course, I bought the Brown Wolverine, you know, CT. Same with the Miles Morales, the comic version. I bought that because I had no idea when they were ever going to reissue it. But, you know, of course, I replaced them once the Mafex ones came out as well. But it was more of like a stand-in for me. And the way I see it, you know, I have extra parts if they ever break. You know, I might have an extra ball peg, you know, wrist peg.
Mm-hmm. The only stuff that you have to kind of be wary about when it comes to Mafex and reissues is MCU stuff.
Yeah.
They just, DC stuff is different. But the MCU stuff, they don't seem to reissue those. The last figure I can think of that they got reissued from the MCU is the Infinity War Captain America. Because I remember I missed out on it, and then I ended up buying it at a slightly inflated price, and then right after I bought it, they announced that they were going to reissue it. But that's the last one I can remember. And I remember because the arm keeps falling off of it, of the one I have. But, you know, like the Toby and the Andrew, I would not expect these to come out again. Like, if you want these, you got to get them. And they're disappearing. Like, I think this is sold out pretty much everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, at least, you know, from what I've seen. I haven't seen it available anywhere online.
Yeah.
Even when talking about, you know, U.S. retailers that carry Mafex stuff, I haven't seen it.
I think Big Bad is sold out. I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, Big Bad's been sold out too.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, if you need some stuff to kind of fill the holes in your collection, that's fine. But, you know, cheerleading a KO company that really isn't improving on anything is kind of silly.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, again, it's not something to like gloat about, in my opinion. Of course, you know, Mafex, Medicom, you know, they're usually will have the better product regardless, the better plastic, the better paint, apps. But again, you know, if they seem to be reissuing everything now, we finally got Brown Wolverine and the Miles and Deadpool, you know, all in the same year. So looks like they're capitalizing on the reissues. And what we just seen like a bunch of reissues happen in the past month with DC stuff like Cyborg, Superman, Azrael. I know I'm missing a few, but just got to be patient now. But if you do really need those gaps and you're like to fill in the holes in your collection, might be a way to look at it. But again, it's nothing to be proud of, because it is still a KO company.
Yeah.
It's just a weird thing that people I guess because
thank you, Epic.
Kind of a trivial thing. It's okay, but like you wouldn't do it with anything else. You wouldn't. Sneakers come out and they come out for exclusive sneakers, limited runs. You can't get them. No one's gonna go and buy fake ones and walk around with fake ones. It's kind of like, I guess, with toys.
These are better than Nike. Let's change subject. So 5K Toys put this up 7 hours ago. This, I'll just read. It says, both displayed lots of new characters. Note, 5K Toys is not involved in any investment, molding, or production of third-party studios. A lot of people to say like 5K Toys comes out with stuff. They don't. They just carry stuff.
Yeah.
The images in this post are solely for neutral reporting from the Wonderfest 2025 exhibition and do not represent 5K Toys' stance toward third-party studios. So let's just take a look. Look at that badass Wesley Snipes. That looks great.
Ooh, yeah.
That looks really good. And we got some
Punisher.
We got, yeah. Go ahead, Al.
This is all this stuff by this one isn't 6-inch plus. I know a lot of people were getting a little mixed up because of the similarity names, but a lot of this was 6-inch Studios and also Sawtooth.
So 6-inch Studios did the Spider-Man. What is it? Webman? No, it's not Webman. Netman.
Yeah.
They did the regular red and blue suit, and then they did a black suit version.
Yeah.
But these look great. I know people are in need of a Winter Soldier. Go ahead, Al.
No. I would say, I agree with you. These look amazing.
Why do these toy companies struggle so much with names? It's like
I honestly
they can't come up with a name. It's like I'm already confused about these two companies, and then you've got LPZZ with their 50 names, and DT Toys have 2 different names, and it's like,
I honestly think they might all have like bets against each other so you can come up with like the most ridiculous names, and not only just for the company but the actual names of the figures. We saw, I guess Ultimate Netman wasn't too bad, but now they're coming out with Andrew, and he is the Worm Man. Like, what the hell? Like,
yes, fantastic Worm Man.
Fantastic Worm Man. Like, this is not even a worm. You could call him Arachnid Man or something.
And Fantastic Worm Man too. So thank you, Steve, for the channel membership. I think Legs got that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, man.
Stu.
So that Barenthal Punisher looks badass.
That one looks really good. And you know what? The Mezco one is pretty highly coveted, but this one will be updated, and I'm sure it will look a lot better than the Mezco one. Yeah.
Now I have this. This. Is that the Fantastic Worm Man?
Worm Man. Yeah, that's Worm Man next to Netman.
Yeah, I've got. Well, that's the different. What's the name of the Venom one?
Oh gosh, good question. I totally forgot. Let me look that up because I don't think he had a really crazy name.
That's one I don't like, man. I don't.
Oh,
they just call him Symbiotic Variant Action Figure, which I guess is okay.
I ordered that. That went up like a month ago or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. I pre-ordered him as well too, but I'm not 100% sold on him just because
I've seen some pictures of it. I don't know, man. It looks a bit look a bit odd. Like the definition and coming through the suit looks a bit weird. Parts of it just like look a bit cheapy. Like I don't know.
I mainly ordered it because it's not very often we'll get a Raimi Venom, and even though he wasn't the best Venom, for live action, he was more of a joke to me, especially when watching it. But I always liked how they designed his actual costume and how it was basically the black Spider-Man suit from the movie, just with the Venom head with the webs. I kind of liked it for some reason.
I can't. That movie's unwatchable for me, man.
It's so bad.
The Raimi movies are almost totally, all of them are unwatchable for me.
Really? Even part 1 and 2?
No.
Oh man, I could still watch those.
Kirsten Dunst.
Oh yeah,
I hate just about everything she's in.
Yeah, she was bad. She's the worst part of the movies.
She got better, man. She got better. Her acting in those movies is terrible, but she did get better. In
I never liked her as Mary Jane.
She was right up there.
Oh no, at least Gal. Nah, we'll say this for another.
Different. Come on.
Yeah. We'll say.
Look at these.
Yeah, those look good.
I might have to skip out on the Hot Toys one. I don't know.
To be honest, like for these iconic movie characters, I kind of want to stay smaller scale just so I can have more of them.
Yeah.
So I kind of like I think I'm gonna skip on the Hot Toys just and hope that the smaller scale stuff. I mean, we're seeing so much stuff now. It's pretty much guaranteed that every kind of classic character is gonna get some kind of attention in this scale.
Yeah. So what about this, Kaiju? Will you skip out on the Mafex T1000 because of these? That's the real question.
No. Because of the scale. Just because of the scale. So I'm trying my best to stop getting 1/6 because I just don't have any more room for 1/6. I ran out of room years ago, but now I have figures in my living room, and that's a big no. So
we're gonna start hearing that Japanese in the background.
Listen, man, you don't hear it, but there's screaming already going on in my house. But like if I can get the quality of Hot Toys at like 80%, in a 1/12 figure, I'll get it.
That's good enough. Yeah.
Of course, like pricing has to be there as well, but the quality is getting there in 1/12, and I think that's what's getting everybody excited. You're starting to see a lot of 1/6 collectors start making the jump, which is awesome. But unfortunately, you're starting to see a few 1/12 collectors also bowing out because the prices are getting a little bit too high.
Yeah, well, I think that's where these figures come in, man. It's like a kind of middle ground. You're getting quality, but the prices aren't ridiculous. You're kind of getting what you pay for. And that's the stuff I like about the stuff that's coming out of China at the moment. And the thing with the 1/12 stuff that I like is just if you have displays, you can put them in poses or in, you can have them in scenarios. Like you can move them around and stuff. Like you can't do that with the Hot Toys without taking up a whole shelf.
Yep.
So yeah.
Well, yeah, and especially if you're, like I want to get more dioramas, and like 1/6 dioramas are just way too much. You don't really find a lot of dial makers that do 1/6, like custom ones, and the space
it takes up your whole. It would take up your whole kitchen table.
Yeah, exactly.
As well with those diodes, is like you see the ones that you put in the detolfs, and it's cool. It's like a detolf, but you only limit them what figures you put in. So you don't put in 2 figures in a scene, and that's the whole
shelf
on.
Yeah, exactly. This Craven
looks great.
Yeah, that looks super good.
That's awesome, man.
Is that
a video game on?
6-inch
that's a video. Yeah, this is still 6-inch studios, but they were saying on I don't remember who was doing a stream, but they were basically doing like a live stream from Wonderfest, and they said they asked 6-inch studios about this Craven And they said that this was I think they said this was a one-off, and they don't have plans of releasing this particular one. But hey, who knows? I mean, things can change.
Money
this
talks.
looks really great. Yeah, and then for all of those that are collecting the Spider-Man video game stuff, this is perfect.
Well, we can all agree that even a one-off custom generates hype, and that can prompt some legitimate third-party companies that do manufacture and put out 1,000 of a figure or whatever, to actually take a look at and say, you know what, this was pretty well received. Maybe we should think about doing this ourselves. So,
well, yeah,
even if it's a one-off, it could still reverberate later on for us collectors.
That Nurse Joker,
that
one is something that all collectors in both scales, 1/12 and 1/6, have been wanting.
Is this 6-inch or is this Remad?
Actually, that's a good question.
I have no idea. I had no idea who's making this one.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it would kind of fall more to
the style of the Joker looks like Remad, and Remad has said they're going to do Nurse Joker.
And plus, that fits more in their lines of, doing more Batman lines, because they've been doing a lot of the Dark Knight stuff. They're doing some of the Battison stuff as well.
Yeah. What up, Rowdy?
Yo.
We're gonna talk about the Musk in a minute, and I'm gonna reach out. I think the last time I spoke to Ace about this particular topic, I think he was saying that they're still on target for like early December, possibly even maybe even the end of November for stuff to ship out. The question is the tariff, but yeah.
Speaking of dios, guys, I'm gonna post a link on the chat. So if you guys don't know, 78 Points of Articulation and Ace are doing collabs now, and
they started their own company. Company,
and they're teasing. I mean, it's pretty much out there. So they're basically, their first project is going to be a dio from the X-Men arcade game. So this is their profile, stage select. They're showing some teases right now, so it looks great, guys. This is one I'm definitely gonna be getting.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Ace wanted to wait to get his Musk out before he started teasing those. I'm looking at the teasing, I'm like, oh man, like this looks good. Like I think if I'm gonna get one, which I might go for this.
Yeah, like I'm definitely getting this one, and I think this is. I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna prefer this over the Super Musk, just because I love that vibrant colors. The X-Men arcade was, something that, one of my favorite arcade games growing up. And, in my opinion, you don't just have to use it with X-Men. It fits in with a lot of comic lines.
Yeah. But you can definitely throw that new Sentinel in there. Have a nice little battle going on. Oh, look at that. That looks great. And his hands clutch the podium, which is really nice touch.
Yeah,
the head sculpt's not great, but the rest of it is cool.
The whole setup is great. I think the sculpt's pretty good.
What's this picture of?
That's what's his name?
Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent. Yeah.
He's the Gotham District Attorney for Gotham City.
I just like that whole setup of the podium and the flags next to him. That looks so good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That gate awesome. Just for that podium. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, Burgos, thoughts on the third-party suited body for the in-out Batman? What is that?
Are they? Maybe he's talking about that company that came out with the accessory pack.
The accessory pack?
Before
it's a suited body, so it's just this. Someone's obviously made a suited body that you put the in-out head on. I don't know who though. I've never.
Oh, the Christian Bale one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use the Christian Bale
Bruce Wayne, a suited body.
Yeah, the Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. I mean, that looks interesting. I need to see more of it.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the name of the company that put it out, but they've only shown it with a blurry face, without, so you can't see the Bruce Wayne sculpt. I want to see, I mean, it definitely looks, it has potential because, most people display their Batman with the Batman sculpt, and it's kind of like a waste to not have that Bruce Wayne sculpt, just sit in a box somewhere. So, it's definitely potential.
This is cool. My only gripe is that it doesn't look like the helmet is vac metal. I would need his helmet to be vac metal. Absolutely. Like that's kind of a big deal. It's such an important part of the character, and
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's just like an unpainted prototype.
Yeah. But I needed vac metal.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's cool looking. I'm not really sure about those joints on the elbows, though. Those are kind of really unsightly. They're really big.
Yeah, but you know what?
Like storm like.
Yeah, they're really big.
I just need to see more pictures of it too.
Yeah, no neck, maybe.
The
head sculpt doesn't look so hot either.
With the helmet on, it looks way better, for sure.
Yeah.
I'd probably have it with the helmet on, but yeah.
Now this looks like almost like it's just a reproduction of that third-party 1/6 figure that came out. They're hiding everything after the elbow where you have the sand, and that was the big knock on that third party, that it went from like skin to straight sand.
Oh, because it was like you just swap out the forearms, wasn't it?
Just the forearm, yeah. There was nothing else. So if that's what they're doing here, that's kind of because the sand went all the way up to the elbow. Like there was no integration with the skin at all. It just sand stopped at the elbow and then you connect it. So it was just a flat line, which is unsightly. But is this do we know who this is?
I think this one's still 6-inch Studios.
Is it? Okay, because they seem to be doing Spider-Man and Remad. I wonder if it's the same company.
Yeah, I mean, it could be,
One name does Batman, one name does Spider-Man. It's possible. I mean, they're both doing the movie characters, right? But yeah, looking good. Looking good. Any thoughts, the collector?
He's having technical problems again.
Oh, he's gone.
I told you he's having technical problems. Oh man.
All right. So let's get into a couple other things. He's back. Too late, dude. Too late.
Dude, I'm taking a dump, man.
All right. We talked about this the other day. We'll kind of touch on it again. The Tron is a no for me. The price point, the age on the movie, what you're getting, that's a no. But let's go back.
Oh, Transformers. Right. Talib's about to pop up.
Yeah, he's about to show himself. So the Energon Prime, I'm in on this. I think this is cool. A lot of companies have been putting this version out recently, which is cool.
Yeah, I think New Age has their version too.
Yep. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's $80 though for a Chug Transformer. I don't know. I mean, I want it. I'll wait for it to go down on price, but $80 is $80, right?
Yeah, I mean, at that price, I'd probably just go third party and get a better better made one than Hasbro.
Better made with actual paint, not infused colored plastic.
Yeah.
You know,
with a trailer.
With a trailer. Delivered trailer. Yeah.
Some of this.
Is that the sound of you wiping? What was
you got one of these? You got one of these, Robert?
Oh, shut up.
Oh, is that the studio?
That's the YOLO Park.
The YOLO
Park.
The
YOLO Park. Okay.
He posts a picture with the price, and he's like, "Hey man, anybody want one of these?"
I didn't say anybody want one of these. I would have said, it was like I was on the train home,
say that,
and I was just bored, so I'm sharing photos, and he's like, "Can you grab me one of those?" I'm like,
"No." I was like, "Are you still there? Because I need one." He's like, "I'm on the train."
Hey, Ian, remember that day when we were trying to figure out what the differences were between like the Star Screams?
Yeah,
they were like the same one. So I guess the difference is they make a non-die cast one, which is a cheaper one.
Oh no! So there's a non-die cast.
Yeah,
but the ones that I shared with both the die-cast ones, but there's a first release and a second release. And the first release, they fixed something. There's something that they changed, or they fixed like that made it a little bit better. But it was the same figure, but it was just the early release, the first batch, and then it was the reissue batch.
Gotcha.
Right. So
but they do have the non-diecast, but they're smaller. It's like a smaller size.
This glow in the dark Ghostbusters, $50. $50.
Man,
those two toys though, the original colors are probably two of the most nostalgic figures for me. Like when I was a kid, I had those two. That Slimer, I remember when I got that, and I was so freaking happy, man. Like I had the firehouse with the slime that come down, and the Ecto and everything, and those two.
Yeah.
But not those colors though, not the glow in the dark stuff.
But it's those molds, probably, right?
It's the same molds.
Yeah. I remember having the Stay Puft, but was mine? No, he was glow in the dark too, I believe. Yeah.
What was glow in the dark?
The Stay Puft, I think, was glow in the dark.
The original one wasn't.
Okay, maybe not. But I remember having him. I remember he was like you could just squish him, and he just he was like full of air.
Yeah, that one you could squish. He was full of air, but it was the original was white. Maybe there was a glow in the dark one. I never saw that.
But I remember the firehouse. I used to take out the fire pole because remember I had that red platform.
Yeah.
To like spin down. I used to make it a sword, and that red platform was like the hilt.
Yeah. Do you know what the most expensive part of that firehouse is? The sign on the front. Like loads of people have got the original, but everybody's lost that sign. Like nobody has that sign.
Oh, I wonder. Right. I gotta look at the price.
You can sell the sign for more than
this Thundercracker. This Thundercracker. I think the Netflix ones were like $25, $30. And that came out during COVID, I think. That Netflix show. Like around 2020, maybe.
Oh, the Cybertron one?
Cybertron.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was around that time.
Now we're at $42, 43, $43. Same scale.
Is this one just a straight up reissue?
So it's a studio series, so it's a little bit more it's not a reissue, I don't think. I don't think they put it out, but the studio series is like 86, like the movie and the G1.
These are like what they call, are these like legend scale?
Yes.
Okay.
But $43, then shipping. Tax. You want to come on?
Join us.
These are the only two Transformers we're talking about. So it's up to you, man.
He'll talk G.I. Joe as well.
Yeah? You want to come on, Talib? I'll send you an invite. You just gotta reply. That's the key. But yeah, if you don't want to come on, what's your take on this? I think that this is insanely overpriced. $43 for this. It's crazy. Yeah, it's rough. Send the man an invite up, he says. And he says, nah, just busting balls. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, I said it before. I'm going to say it again. Hasbro, they're almost writing their own obituary for me. Like, there's not much I want from Hasbro anymore these days. Everything is overpriced. They're making everything really difficult to get. Store exclusives, Pulse releases that, you know, everything on Pulse should be like made to order. Everything. You're selling it. What's the selling out business in a couple hours or a couple minutes? I mean, it's ridiculous. I like this.
Yeah,
you know, cool. I like this. Now, I think they photoshopped. Tell me if I'm wrong. Don't they usually have the pins here? Or are they not doing that?
No, I think it's pinless.
They're pinless. Yeah, they go back. They go back and forth with the pins. You know, like we've seen, like half of their MVC stuff, their Gameverse stuff, has pins, and half of it is pinless. It's like
for real.
I don't have much, but like the Joes that I picked up the other day, they all have they're pinless.
Well, what's even better is here's the funny thing: the Venom that comes with Captain America, it's a reused body, and the original bodies have pins, but they made the arms pinless, but they kept the pins on the legs, so he's like half pinned, half not pinned. Like,
it's ridiculous.
Makes zero sense.
It's cutting corners, man. Cutting costs. That's all it is.
Yeah. Well, Nicotronis makes a good point. I mean, it's either a new mold or it's not. So
yeah,
when they're reusing it,
which makes sense. But like that Venom is just that was mind-boggling. Why go halfway with pinless and leave the other half? Like,
unless they just reuse stuff that they previously made and never released. You know,
I don't know, but that Venom body was used like I think 3 or 4 other times.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So I like this. I pre-ordered this on Big Bad. I'll probably get this. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this is cool because I mean, a World War II Wolverine is something that people have been wanting, and you know, throw them in with your Joes. You can have some creative scenes. You know, with Captain America fighting Hydra and Red Skull. There's so many possibilities with this guy.
Ian,
why he has the adamantium claws though is my
should be bone. You know? Should be bone.
But other than that,
yeah, the Marvel Legends stuff's kind of becoming quite easy to get here. I've noticed.
Yeah,
like Toys R Us have got them up a lot of time, and then they're like I pre-ordered some of the wave with the Silver Surfer on Amazon, and they're decent prices for Japan. You know, I'm paying like 4,000 yen per figure. And yeah, I don't know. Some of the Marvel Legends stuff. I mean, I'm not saying I'm getting back into Marvel Legends, but some stuff, you know, I like the look of it. Some of the Gameverse stuff, I think looks kind of cool. They're definitely improving their head sculpts, and this one looks good. Like I think because the coloring of the suit, and it's like a jacket and the pants, the joints aren't that noticeable, so I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
Ryan, you want to chime in, or are you still wiping your ass?
Well, I'm doing both, but yeah, I already had this ordered, so I saw this and I said, "Man, I gotta get that." It looks good.
Yeah,
it's in with my Joes.
It fits in. All right,
man. I just noticed they're reissuing that. What's his name from the Gargantos? What's his real name?
Shumagorath.
Yeah. So they're reissuing it. Re-releasing it in Japan in November, much cheaper.
Oh, okay, really?
Wait, so Nicotronis says he doesn't have adamantium claws. This is based on a comic where he wore hand strap claws before the bone claws became canon.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, didn't he do that in the cartoon too? In the flashback episode in the original X-Men Fox X-Men cartoon?
I don't know. Now, here's an example of pins and no pins, right? No pins on the legs, pins on the arms.
Yeah. See, that's weird choices, but apparently, again, who knows? Maybe they reused arms from another mold.
Well, apparently they did. Someone had mentioned it, but I don't know which the character was because I don't do Marvel Legends, so I don't remember.
Apparently, the Vulcan body is very popular with Marvel Legends.
I would potentially get this just for my Halloween display.
And and I mean, I'll have to admit, like this wave, this what's his name?
Jackal. Jackal. Thank you.
Oh, Jackal. Okay. What's his name? The Executioner. This Executioner Build-A-Figure wave is. They're all pretty good choices. Like, I feel like you're not really forced into buying a character just out of necessity for the Build-A-Figure part. Like, they're all pretty good choices.
Why are these pants so bright?
That's how he was in the comics. Well, I mean, it was green.
I don't remember it being that green.
Yeah,
you can see him.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, let's keep going. I'm not going to talk about these. You guys want to talk about these? The Enchantress, the Iron Man.
I mean, and we can skip it unless people want to hear about it.
The Doc Avengers Spider-Man. The Doc Avengers Spider-Man I'd possibly get for my kids.
Which this is a very interesting choice, so I guess we could talk about it a little bit more. They were already building the original Dark Avengers team with Iron Patriot coming out in that 3-pack. They had the Miss Marvel or the Captain, the Miss Marvel Songbird, and then they had the Dak and Wolverine. But this Spider-Man is not Mac Gargan, which, he was just basically the Black Spider-Man, but, had a bigger body. So I know a lot of people were disappointed because they were expecting the actual Dark Spider-Man that was part of that Dark Avengers team. And this was one that was way after. So interesting choice to do this.
Do you have the Peter Parker one with the 6 arms?
No, I do not.
I have.
You haven't?
I have like the original cartoon Toy Biz one back in the day.
We don't have
that. But I don't even know where it is.
So Ryan, you have it. Do you have it displayed?
Yeah.
Is it a good figure?
No, it's trash. It's terrible. It's so old. It's probably what, 6-8 years old, I would think.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's basically you gotta put it up against a wall. It will fall over.
What about Warbow? Anybody want to talk about that?
No.
I'm not even familiar with the character, to be honest with you.
Okay. So this Black Series Duels End, this is Kenobi Vader?
Yeah, that one's Kenobi.
Didn't they already release one?
Yes, they did. This is from what I was seeing online, people were just saying it's basically a reissue, maybe better cape, but other than that, it's still Kenobi Vader. I mean, I guess it's a popular look nowadays, especially being a modern Vader design. And the Mafex one looks cool, but those prices, I mean, especially if you're ordering domestic, was it $135 on Big Bad Toy Store?
Insane. For the Mafex one?
For the Mafex one, or maybe $125, but it's
I mean, that Figure Arts one was really good.
Yeah, but that one, the aftermarket has gone up on that one, so I'm wondering if they're gonna. Yeah, I'm wondering if they're gonna reissue it.
Potentially. Yeah. They seem to be reissuing everything Star Wars.
Exactly. Yeah, because I think I'd rather get the. I don't have that Figure Arts one. I think I'd rather get that than the Mafex one.
Uh-huh. Okay, it's a reissue because aftermarket is sky high. Okay. And this is another example. Like they keep the pins. Yeah, pins are there. Kenobi doesn't have any pins
because he has a hydrant.
Yeah. So we have the Vader, and then we have the Boba Fett. So this is Boba Fett from Book of Boba Fett, not Mandalorian. It's got a new head sculpt, right?
Yeah. This one actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, well, the sculpt was, but the actual figure itself doesn't look too bad.
Is this Book of Boba Fett version? Okay.
Yeah, it's the Book of Boba.
So I swear
like painted armor, isn't it?
Well, he does repaint it in.
It's he has like the more fitted pants versus the Mandalorian one. He has those
with the bigger pants with the Tusken Raider clothing underneath. Yeah,
I just don't get why are they reissuing ones that they couldn't get rid of at the stores?
Because they're not really reissuing them; they're just slapping them on new packaging and then letting them go.
I don't know enough about what they've released before, but I heard people talking about this one on a different stream, and people were happy. Apparently, this is something they were asking for. They were like,
really?
They've been waiting for a long time for this one. So I don't know if it is a reissue or if it's just a version that we haven't gotten before.
Yeah,
I think
was on
Robert don't know. He was saying this is his favorite look for Boba Fett. I think he was saying he's happy about this one.
I like this suit more than the Mandalorian one myself. And it's funny because I mean this Black Series, just from the pictures, you can hit those crouch poses better than the Mafek's Mandalorian version. Yeah, you could barely bend the Mafek's version's knees because of how big those pants are.
Yeah, that's true. Well, someone else was pointing out something about a Mandalorian. I don't think it was this particular figure, but do we think maybe Hasbro's putting out an initiative or dictum for companies to start putting out this version? Because that's what they do.
I'm guessing. I'm also guessing that we might see in the movie.
Yeah.
So that's the Hasbro doing it. Disney's doing it.
Disney might be, because it probably have an appearance in Mandalorian Grogu.
Probably. Yeah. All right, so let's get to the big guy. I know a lot of people weren't happy with the price.
How much is it in dollars? I haven't even seen.
Well, it's
120 for us. Yeah.
He's 12 inches, right?
That's better than the price I saw in Japan.
Yeah, that price you were talking about was crazy.
It was a hot dog
33,000. It's like $300 or something. How much is that in dollars? That's insane.
Yeah, this is. You know what? The price I think should have been about $100, but 120, I guess, in today's market, it kind of makes sense. I mean, this price, and I don't remember who was mentioning it the other day. It might have been Jersey Maniac. Man, I don't know if it was him, but someone was mentioning, like, if you compare a Mondo that's like almost $300 to this is a way better value. Granted, a Mondo Apocalypse wouldn't be 12 inches, to scale with the other characters, but you take any of the Mondo, animated Marvel figures, $300, and usually bad QC. They do come with cool accessories as well, but
I mean, the Mondo stuff, the money comes from the paint application, I guess. They kind of, I guess, a lot of it's kind of hand.
Yeah, but man, every Mondo Skeletor I've gotten has always had paint issues with the QC.
Well, that's the problem. That's the thing. It's because they're just hand painted. There's no consistency, I think.
Yeah, but
I think Apocalypse looks freaking awesome, man.
I think it looks good too.
Like, I don't know how you could, because it's a comic book style and just those popping colors, I don't know how it could even be better, to be honest. Like, it's just, I think it's like, I have to have that, man. That's awesome.
Now, Sneaky, would you buy this or a Mofex for $120?
Oh, this I picked this because look how
Yeah,
I mean
it's
it's twice the size, you know. So
okay.
and you know like the last time we had an apocalypse that scaled like this was the Build-A-Figure apocalypse that I can think of, and you know, so it's not very often you'll see an apocalypse in this scale. I think the only thing that might have appealed to more people was if they made this, you know, the comic colors, which is, you know, more popular color of apocalypse. But you know, I still think this looks good personally. Yeah. I never minded his color change for the cartoon.
Yeah, I'm a cartoon guy, man. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, and you know, it comes with a bunch of cool accessories, but
that cable as well. Like I'm still. I said I was definitely going to get that. I've seen it here for reasonable price, but like I don't know. Don't want to get back into Legends, man. Like I'm trying to resist, but
certain ones, you know, because you know,
breaking news! Breaking news in the world of toys. Let's pull up the breaking news.
Lord of Brooklyn going to come up and announce some Hasbro stuff?
Sideshow exclusive.
So it's exactly. It's like Dark Side, right?
This
is getting. They're just adding more and more. We knew this was coming, man, but like they're
they brought back the cyborg arm from the original release.
Yep.
Wow, this you know, this to me, I think this is crazy for everyone that you know that had to fight tooth and nail and you know tackle some grandmas at you know a Star Wars Celebration to get one of these.
But it's like what, like, man, like there's a Star Wars Celebration one, so there's the people who have the original, and then they bring out a Celebration one. It's like, gosh, damn, my original's not that good anymore. And then they bring out a sculpted hair one, and everyone's like, "Oh, should I get the sculpted hair one because it's going to sell out?" And then they release the artisan one, and it's like there must be so many people who are just angry, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm me personally, I still have my original Dark Side Anakin, and I'm still, you know, it doesn't look good as the new ones, obviously, you know, but it's still a great figure.
I feel the same way.
I don't feel the need.
You don't get both sabers. What else? The base is different. What else is different?
The base is the same as the sculpted one, right?
No, I'm talking about the Star Wars
original Dark Side Anakin.
I think the base looks the same, but I don't know. Maybe it's a bit more detailed. I don't know. It looks the same.
So it looks like it's just a hodgepodge of different things from the different Anakins, and they're putting it all together in one box, and they're saying, "All right, here's your side show exclusives." Yeah,
this is yeah, that's nuts.
John Von Jedi.
I mean, I will say, you know, yeah, I just don't know. Like, it's like Hot Toys isn't respecting their consumers, in my opinion, with this release.
They never have. They never.
But it's even worse now. I mean, we're getting like 4 Anakin releases in 1 year. Like, that is crazy to me. You know, I would have thought.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, you know, I would have said, you know, it would have made more sense to at least come up with an updated Clone Wars Anakin. And I know we got the one from Ahsoka, but you know, that was more of like the flashback scene. You know, it was like the older Hayden Christensen. Why not? They should have just came out with an artisan, you know, you know, General Skywalker with you know, the Clone Wars armor.
Yep.
That would have made more sense to me, and that would have
required them to do more money spent on making it, whereas this you can just keep throwing stuff together and saying,
you could have taken the body that they used for the Ahsoka one. They already had the suit made, and just put, you know, this head sculpt on with the rooted hair, but make him the light side Anakin. Well, they actually they have a rooted Anakin that just came out earlier this year. That was light side. This is crazy.
Man, it's just like it's annoying, man. It's like I was saying to you guys the other day with even the Bandai, the Bakugo figure, and it's like, you just give us new characters before you start making variants of everything. It's like, and it's like this, you're just getting the same thing over and over again, and they're getting better, and then it's like you kind of kicking people in the teeth in a way. It's like, come on, man, I was just giving you some money for this one, and now you're sending me a new one that's even better.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'd still go sculpted over this one anyway, just because.
Yeah,
I don't mess with that hair, man. Like, I don't longevity, Japanese humidity. I'm never gonna.
Let me say this: in the photos they show he comes with the blue lightsaber, but in this photo here that I'm showing you, there is no blue lightsaber.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And
the sculpted has the blue lightsaber. I know that for sure.
Let me show you.
Oh yeah, you're right. So the sculpted version has a different base. It has a stand-up one. This one's the OG one.
Yeah, this is the one that comes with a mining droid.
Yeah, but the sculpted one comes with the mining droid, but it's a different version of the droid. It's when it's extended up, it's higher.
Oh, I got you.
So this is the sideshow. He's got the blue saber.
So is that
then it'll definitely come with the blue saber then.
And then there's no blue saber here.
That's probably like, that they're gonna come out with like the collector's edition and the exclusive. They always got those weird terms. But and I've seen a lot of people try to argue the point with these Anakin releases. Oh, well, this is the more screen accurate version. Well, I was like, well, Anakin never had a red saber, so how is this the more screen accurate version?
The
only time we ever see Anakin with a red saber is just in that Ahsoka, the World Between Worlds, at least in live action, So,
good point.
So that argument gets thrown out the door.
That's interesting that it brought back that base. I wonder why they did that.
To get more money.
Yeah, that is the same base I have as well.
But... Yeah, well, that's the base that I have. That's the one I've got.
Did ours have lights in the blue?
But like,
the regular one had 2 lights. They had the eyes and the bottom too, I think.
The bottom, okay.
Yeah.
But what I mean is the sculpted version, which is just normally the artisan is just the change of hair, right? But with this version, they've actually changed the base, and it seems, and then that blue lightsaber. It's kind of a weird.
Well, they want you to pay the dark side prices. Dark side Anakin.
Man, I really feel bad for people that were paying those resale prices for the Celebration one, because at one point those were hitting like 1K.
Yep.
Does
this one have changeable eyes?
No, I don't think so.
No, this one doesn't.
It only has the red eyes. Wow. Well, then why would you get this one over the sculpted one?
See, Jordan in our Hot Toys Hotline group made that same comment I just did about.
He heard you. That's why he's watching.
Yeah.
He's watching.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
I don't understand what this is.
So let me ask you then this, right? Like this year alone, how many Anakins have we gotten?
This is gonna be the 5th one technically, because the 2 celebrations, the artisan and regular that was just announced like a week ago. This one, the Ahsoka one. So 6.
6 Anakins. This is insane.
5 from one movie.
Yes.
Yeah, that is. Oh man,
but this is,
I don't know.
No comment. This is where the market research comes in. Like whoever's doing this stuff, it's like they've obviously just seen, oh wow, Anakin's getting a bit of hype at the moment. Everyone likes Anakin. He's popular at the shows. Like when he turns up in Kenobi and he turns up in Ahsoka, people go crazy. So it's like, let's just release Anakin's. You know, everyone wanted that dark side one before, and even the first release, Anakin, you know, went for big bucks on the resale market. So they're just like, let's just pump them out, and it's like that's. So I don't know. It's a bad tactic, man.
Anakin's gonna be he's gonna be joining the ranks of Iron Man and Spider-Man for Hot Toys.
No, not even, because like we just keep getting this version.
What? Yeah, I mean,
right? Like, way to depress the value of these if this is just you're just gonna keep re-releasing the figure with another accessory here or another accessory there. Did you guys answer the question? Because you guys were talking at the same time. The first release with that base, was it LED? Did it light up?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah. I just couldn't remember if it had the blue eyes from the droid, but
it has the eyes. I can't tell. My battery's not in there, but it had the eyes. They do light up. I don't know if they're blue though, but I think they're white.
I remember the base lighting up. I just couldn't. Oh yeah. That's a bulb. Those are bulbs for sure. So, what was even funnier is when they reused this lava base for Aquaman. They made it. They turned it to water.
It's just an odd choice for them to go back to this one and not use the new base that they developed for the sculpted version. Like that's the weird choice.
Crazy. 5 of the same look in. So let's say Celebration. Celebration was April. So May, June, July, August, September, October. 6 months. We've gotten 5 drops or announcements on the same figure, because this was announced just before Celebration, right? Like not this one, but the Celebration one was announced right before it.
When was Attack of the Clones on? Was that last year? That was last year, right?
Yeah. That was last year.
Yeah.
That was last year.
Yeah.
But even that was close by. That was late last year, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 years ago. It got released.
Oh, was it 2 years?
No. It was last year. Yeah, because that's when like Padme came out, and also Mace Windu.
Yeah,
they all came out like last year.
Yeah, it was early last year.
I don't even know why. I would not pick this version over if I were to get an artisan version, I would not pick this version over the one that was just announced last week, because at least you have the swappable eyes.
Yeah,
you know,
the sculpted one.
Well, not even the sculpted one, the artisan one too.
Did they have an artisan one with removable eyes? I thought last week's was just sculpted.
No, I thought they had 2 versions that they announced last week. An artisan and
can't keep up.
Yeah, there's so many. I'm gonna look back because I could have sworn they announced 2 versions the last time too.
Well, that was the RSVP.
His tunic is still leather. They still don't want to go with the leather. That would be a game changer for me. Just leather.
And this is still gonna dye your figure skin color.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind. You're right. It was just a sculpted version.
I think they can't do the eye swap with the artisan because it's just hard to remove the hair.
To remove the head.
That's why they give you a separate head.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
It's crazy.
All right. Let's pull that other one back up. So I'm in on this Apocalypse. I think this is cool. $120 would probably be my limit on it.
Yeah.
I like the colors. It's going to go well with the 97. Like Al was speaking about, 78 points, who I don't know if he's still in the chat. He's going to be doing work with Ace over at Ramen Toy. They're putting together a new company, and they're going to release a X-Men 97 color schemed diorama, which you can move and shape in different ways. It's not going to be like the Musk, where like you can't rearrange it. It's actually going to be movable and shapeable, which is really cool, because if you don't have the space, you can kind of condense it. If you have the space, you can kind of bring it out a little bit more. So this will go really well with that. I'm excited for the 97 stuff.
but it's based on the arcade, but still, it will still look good.
But the colors, I mean, like the colors.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I think it looks good with. Yeah, it's gonna look great with any comic stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm glad they went with these colors. I kind of prefer them.
Are you getting this, Ian?
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Not at the Japanese price.
I'm not gonna get it from Red Mercury at their crazy price.
That is, yeah.
But it'll probably pop up on Amazon, or it'll be on Toys R Us soon, I guess. Just gotta keep checking.
This one?
I guess so. They use
this is a Pulse special order.
Oh, is it special order?
Yeah.
It's like a made to order, like a timed order, like the Sentinel, basically.
All right. Well, I guess I'd order it from here then.
No, you just order it through Pulse.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. That's the only way to get it now. I'll do that today.
Ryan, are you making your son buy one as well?
Man, I don't know. I really don't know. $125 for this.
Well, also put it this way. How many Giant Men did you buy? Didn't you buy like 3 of them?
Bought 2.
Bought 2.
I mean, this is like Giant Man at almost half the price.
Yeah, but it's not even close to the size.
Well, how about Giant Man? Isn't Giant Man like what, 16 inches?
No, I think it's 20.
Oh, is it 20? Okay.
I think 20. Sorry, I can barely talk. No, I think this is only 13 inches?
Yeah, it's like 12, 13.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to think about $125. I don't know. Maybe I should just get at least one. That like Sentinel is what, 175?
Yeah.
I'm kind of even for that for 175. I don't know, man. It's kind of expensive. After tax, 200.
How much did you spend last week in figures?
Right.
1.5 to 2K.
Look at this. Look at this. This Apocalypse is the same price as what, 2 or 3 Monster Force figures.
I know, and I'm not really impressed with the 2 Monster Force figures I've opened up so far.
You just said you were.
No, I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, like
you need to take some
I don't know, man. I can barely talk. I mean, as it is. But no, the Monster Force, like the hands are falling right out and they're not as stiff as they used to be. I kind of like them a little stiff. A little stiffy.
Oh.
But, yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, they're pretty loose. I don't know, man.
So we got the reuse of the Stinger, the classified Stinger accessory here, but they swapped out the smoke with the rock.
Oh yeah, the effects. Nicotronus was saying something about those blast effects were like Transformer effects too. Yeah, and what's it called? Let's see who said it. Well, Machinita bringing up Diamond Select. I mean, that Diamond Select Apocalypse is also another version that people are really liking as well as an Apocalypse comic edition.
All right, so let's move on. Everybody but Ryan is in on that, apparently.
I mean, it's the price of a Marfex for most people. Like, I mean, it's huge and comes with lots of chunky accessories.
Yeah, and you know, if you look up that last Retro Apocalypse that they released, he's reselling for about $60 or so. You know, he doesn't come with as many cool accessories, and he's not as tall.
This one looks awesome.
Yeah. I don't think she's going to sell out. I'm waiting until November 3rd or whatever it is.
Is it available right now?
Oh, yeah.
Just it's still for Pulse, but November 3rd is when it goes up for everybody.
Okay. Ryan, how many did you grab?
They have a limit too, so I got 2.
Oh.
How am I getting?
I thought you had ways around that. Yeah, I do have a ways, but I haven't tried.
I want to get those zombies from Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I pre-ordered them on. I pre-ordered those on Big Bad.
They're up already?
They're cheaper on
at least since yesterday.
They're cheaper on Four Horsemen.
They are cheaper, but you have to pay now for Four Horsemen.
Oh yeah,
and you pay for shipping too, right?
It's $10 shipping with Four Horsemen. Yeah.
Oh sweet! I'm gonna pre-order these now. Oh, and then they have the accessory pack as well.
Yeah, the accessory pack. I got two of the zombies, and then one accessory pack to put the clothes on the other zombie.
The accessory packs are like each one separate, right? So you have to buy. It's not like a two. I thought the accessory pack had two in a pack, but you have to buy them separately, right?
The accessory pack is just another set of clothing.
You get both the female and the male.
No, you have to buy the male.
You have to buy them separately, right?
Figure.
Yeah.
And if you want to use the accessory pack, you'd have to swap out the clothes, or you can buy two figures and then get the accessory pack and put the other set of clothing.
What I mean is, you buy two figures and you'd have to buy two accessory packs, right? Because you can only have
no.
It is a male one and the female. They're separate. You only get one in each.
Well, the base figure comes with one set of clothes.
Yeah.
You have to buy two of each.
If you want. Yeah, you'd have to buy two of each male and female zombies if you want to buy one accessory pack for each one.
You're following, right?
I haven't looked.
So you get the figure. The figure comes with clothing. He's a full-on figure.
Yeah.
And then you can buy an accessory pack with a second set of clothing. But if you want to use that second set of clothing, you'd get a second figure.
Yeah.
To swap out
swap out the clothes. You could
swap out clothes. Yeah.
But I mean,
there's a male accessory pack.
I thought the accessory pack had a male and a female joint. It was like a 2-pack, but it's not a 2-pack.
No. They're separate.
That's what I mean. It's not.
Yeah. Or you can just use the accessory pack for like some skeletons as well too.
I think
this is awesome. I'm really excited about the Cobra Law stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I really like the Cobra Law stuff.
Joe's like, I don't buy Joe's, man, but like opening those policeman figures, like I had a lot of fun with those figures, man. Like I don't know what,
dude. The pop figure is awesome.
Hey, Gridiron's got
just putting stuff on him and like swapping stuff out. They're like
yeah.
Just really cool.
Gridiron's got it.
Was that hard to get? Ian?
It was in a store, but like it's in a store now. But the guy who owns a store, he kind of sorted me out. So he gave it me cheap.
What?
He saved two of them. So it's kind of I got two of these, but they're I don't know, I can't get that on. But like it's a really fun figure.
Yeah, it is.
Comes with coffee. Like it comes with a coffee. There's so many options with them.
Yeah. The only thing that was kind of a bummer was how gummy the weapons were.
Yeah, there's some weird things like the whole part that holds the bat on is a bit of a weird thing. That's a bit kind of floppy around, and they use silver for the handcuffs here, but then the actual handcuffs that come just look really cheap, like a gray,
it's like gray
for some reason.
Yeah,
and then there's so many accessories, but then they don't give you any hands. So both of them are trigger fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's like he's holding his coffee with a trigger finger. Like I don't know why they don't put in some hands.
Because that would require more money spent.
But there's so many accessories with it though. That's the strange thing. It comes with so much. Hands you just think would be a no-brainer. But yeah.
All right. I think Ryan wanted to speak.
Can he talk?
Yeah.
How do you lose your voice so fast?
Because I didn't have a voice yesterday.
Smoking meth.
Yeah, all that meth I've been smoking, trying to make the extra $20 on the side. You know what I'm saying? But no, what I was gonna say is Gridiron has a SWAT loadout right now, and they have a better helmet. I mean, I would look into Gridiron Studios and buy some SWAT gear, and then they have a SWAT loadout. They just came back out with it. But my problem is I ordered 6. They only gave me 4. And hopefully I get the other 2 hopefully soon. Pisses me off. But you can buy them off Hasbro Pulse for $10 more.
This gridiron stuff is man, it's so expensive though.
What is
it's
it?
as much as a figure.
$36?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And then if you don't have a bunch of them, it's like, what's the point? Because, like Ian said, they give you tons of crap with it already. So.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Make sure you hit that like button, guys. There's 55 people watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Come on, help us out. How about the channel? How about the video?
Yep.
I can't find those zombies. Oh, I got them. Nice.
You got them?
Yeah.
You need me to order those for you?
Yeah, I'll have a look at them first. I'll let you know.
But my theory is they'll have a naked zombie eventually. Just let you know.
All right, let's keep moving. All right.
The no pants zombie.
So Al, you're gonna get this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until it's available. I feel like this is gonna be kind of like how Cold Slither was. It was just sitting there, you know.
Yeah. Now Ryan Sithfire says there is no limit of 2. He says he got 3 and they've already shipped.
There's no limit. I thought, you know what? They took it off after probably the first day. My bad.
Maybe. Yeah. When it didn't sell out.
Yeah.
Right.
I forgot about that. I did see someone said something.
Didn't they do the same for like the Cold Slither? There was like a limit the first day and then all of a sudden it was gone.
Yeah, and they said it was pre-order. What's crazy is I ordered it at first, like second, and mine didn't ship yet. It's nuts.
You haven't gotten your what? Pythona or Cold Slither?
Pythona. I don't have her shipped yet. And I saw a bunch of people said it was shipping. I'm like, dude, Hasbro is weird. They'll charge you 3 weeks in advance before they ship it. You really got to keep track. Oh, also, they're charging you more on real old pre-orders than what you agree to pay on. So make sure you look at what you're actually paying for these.
Man, ordering from Hasbro just seems like a mess. I feel like if it wasn't a Pulse exclusive, I wouldn't even order from them.
And they're charging more now than other stores. That's crazy.
The cop. What was the cop like?
It's like $5-10 more.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I got that premium, you know? I mean, it's kind of crazy.
All right. One more Hasbro thing.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
So, what are we thinking about this?
I love it, but the price better be right.
Yeah.
The price has to be right. They've already done all the molding. They've already done the research into creating it. There's nothing new except for like a little bit of pieces here and there. The colors. There's going to be no lights, most likely. No figures that are included. Like this has to be. It has to be under $150. Has to be.
That's all I'm thinking. 150 max.
Max. 151. I'm out.
They're gonna do 199. You watch. Bunch of crap.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's 199, I'm out.
This realistically, this should be like 120, 130.
Yeah, because the original one was what, 275 or 299?
I think it was like 250.
Oh my god.
I can't remember. But you got 4 figures, you got electronics, and you got a bunch of swappable pieces. This one, it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case.
Oh, Stu makes a point. I think it's going to come with a driver because they showed one off.
All right, but that's still one figure.
Yeah,
right?
This is one figure.
Yeah, one figure. Like 150 max. 150.01, I'm out.
Yeah.
I was supposed to have 3 hisses, but you know, the guys here kind of know my story. Somebody swindled me.
Oh Jesus.
I'm still waiting.
What's the day of the call out on that?
The 20th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should do a stream.
So
yeah, maybe I will.
But yeah, I mean this looks good. You know, again, just depending on the price. I may jump on this. You know, I'm trying to stay away from a lot of vehicles, but if this is a good price, I'm definitely gonna get this one.
Well, you got to get it with the Snowcat. I mean, that's what I'm doing.
No, you don't.
But see, now I kind of wish I got that Arctic Doc Knock for this.
Yeah,
this would have been cool.
Oh,
yeah, that would have been cool.
Have them on a Arctic Hiss. I'm actually, well, I guess I'm not surprised because maybe they're just trying to get more people hyped for the Snowcat. But I was thinking we'd see other Hiss colors before this.
I thought for sure we'd get the Crimson Guard color.
Yeah, that's the one I thought would be this first one to come out.
Yeah.
Or was it the Hiss? The Hiss 2 is the blue one, right?
The Hiss 2 is the blue one.
Yeah. So interesting that they're going this, but again, it's
people,
probably.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I'll say, but again, it's probably just to get people hyped up for the Snowcat too.
People are hating. I mean, Sithfire makes a good point because those missiles suck. Those missiles suck.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't even get me started on the Stinger and how the missile system sits on the back of the Stinger. Like, that is ridiculous. It doesn't even stay. It's just this little tab. It's ridiculous. But anyway, the missiles that they've developed, they're crooked, they're bent. The plastic they use isn't very good. But, 125 is what I'm hoping for. But
yeah,
I understand people being upset because this was a HasLab. The mold was a HasLab. But, the Hiss tank was used in many different colors, in different iterations. As long as they're changing it and you're getting this, you're not getting the black iconic version. I don't have an issue with this at all. I don't. Mm-hmm. My only issue is if you try to overcharge us on something where you're just reusing a mold and just slapping some new colors on it, and you're trying to charge us an arm and a leg. Then I got an issue.
Yeah, because then what was the point of the crowdfunding?
Exactly.
Like you already got people to pay for the molds.
You paid me to develop that mold.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry about.
I paid you.
Don't worry about the weapon system. I got a guy that will hook you up for about $150, even more, and you'll get a nice little loadout for that back.
So then you're up to 300 for your Hiss tank.
Yeah, pretty much. Gridiron Studios will come out with plenty of stuff for this, and that's probably he's happy. They're like, "Oh my God, we're gonna make some money off this." So now I need to get at least 2 of these, at least. Because you don't want to mess up with the original one, right? Original version. So you want to have one like Pimp Daddy version. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, I'll say one thing. Gridiron's looking forward to those Indiana orders.
Oh,
He's already rubbing his hands like Birdman.
Yeah.
My dream Hiss would be a vac metal Hiss.
Oh yeah.
That would be my dream. Like if they did a vac metal Hiss, I'd be all over that.
I want a Hiss with Exhibit being the driver, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
You remember that show, Pimp My Ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Ian, you're in on the G.I. Joe Cops. Would you be in on a G.I. Joe vehicle?
If it was a good price. So I mean, like these again, nostalgic look. I wanted the original, to be honest. And you can buy it here still in stores, like on shelves, but it's just ridiculously expensive.
Who's still selling it?
I think that Garin Piero has it. I've seen it there, and I think I saw
one.
Yeah, Akihabara one.
Really?
I saw it somewhere else. Maybe where was that? Was that Akihabara X? I don't remember, but yeah, someone else had it.
Do you guys think we'll get like Snow Bunny troopers?
Hope not.
I mean, we're getting Crimson Bunnies, so
yeah.
Who knows?
I would say Austin, just get that 6-inch plus Snake Eyes. Call it a day.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that one when that comes out, man.
The visor, and he'll come with the commando.
That's why I like it. I think Hiss 3 was my kind of my Hiss.
Hiss 3 was the blue one.
The blue one, yeah.
Oh, that was okay. So which one is Hiss 2? The crimson one?
Hiss 2 is the crimson one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the 2. That's the kind of grayish color one, isn't it? Is it like a?
I thought it was the red one.
I thought the Hiss 2 was the Crimson Guard one.
Oh, really?
I could be wrong. I'm often wrong.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Ian. It is the gray with the red.
Okay.
Yeah. So which one was?
Look at that. The guy who doesn't collect any GI Joes knows.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as a kid, GI Joes were big, right? I mean, that was the thing.
I wasn't getting Joes when they were on his 2 and his 3. They didn't make them then.
Yeah.
All right. So we want this to be affordable. Anything over 150 is highway robbery, and we're not going to get it.
Yeah, definitely.
They announced Arctic Assault, but no pull-out food area with actual ice cubes for people to use.
But you do get the snowboard rack on the side.
Yeah.
You get that's the blanket thing on the edge, right? The cloth goods.
All right. I had something teed up, but now it's gone, so I have to pull it up again.
Have you guys talked about Mezco?
No. Damn. We're hitting 3 hours very soon, so I'm going to try to avoid it.
We'll save it for your stream.
Yeah.
Save it for the collector stream.
All right. So let's just 2 more things. Oh, hold on. So let's talk that Superman from Hot Toys.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of the movie, so this is sort of a pass for me unless the prices come down.
This guy's selling out. It's already waitlisted on Sideshow.
Is it?
Yeah. Man, they've like seen the comparison pictures. Like they've definitely improved it.
Oh yeah. They've definitely improved on it, but there's word that Gunn is out at DC, so the future of Superman is.
That was fake news.
Is it?
He's not. It has to be, man. Like he's got like stuff in in production. Like I mean,
so a lot of other people. That doesn't stop you from getting fired.
No, but he's not out. That was fake news.
Yeah.
I think just people are angry at the Peacemaker finale, man, because it was.
I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, I haven't even started.
I don't even know what that was. Like everyone got excited for this big setup to the end, and then it was. Man, you'll see. I don't even know what the hell he's doing. Like,
all right, I got to brace myself for that. This looks good. It looks good. The belt looks a little bit too small for the hooks. It looks like it hangs sometimes in some of the photos.
For me now, like the one thing that kind of gets me wanting, just that still has me on the in-art side of the fence is the crypto. It's like,
yeah,
like
I have that in-art pre-ordered, so I'm just sticking with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, wow, it is waitlisted here as well. Didn't know that.
Is it?
Yeah. I might join just in case.
Just in case. The head sculpt looks great. I think the head sculpt looks really good.
I think the in-art is still better though.
I think the in-art looks more like movie accurate. This one, I feel like, although it is live action, I felt like this one doesn't really look as much like David Cornsweat. It's a good sculpt though, but I still think the in-art one is the better figure.
The one thing that I do like with this one as a figure though, I think it does look quite like it looks a bit more comic booky. So I just like the colors on it, and like he's kind of in a way smiling a little. Dina again looks kind of he's looking down. He looks a bit sad. The colors are a bit muted. Like it'll look good with a Snyderverse collection, but it's not. I kind of want something that's popping on the shelf like a Christopher Reeve version.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the improvements that they made to this one. But I already put the down payment for the NR, so I'm just gonna stick with it. I still don't understand why NR did that closed eye sculpt.
It's weird.
It's so stupid, so dumb.
I wanted to see. It's not in Toy Sapiens, right? Robert?
What?
The Superman. It's not on display anywhere. Like
No,
I've not seen it anywhere.
No.
I just want to see what it looks like.
Yeah. So this guy, he's released. I passed on that Vader because I need to be able to buy this, and this guy's up there in price. So I am very excited for this. I know, Ian, I think you mentioned you're gonna pass on this.
I want it, man, but like I've got to be careful. Like this is this is amazing. Like don't get me wrong, but like what display am I gonna put this in? I mean, it's a good.
Well, I got my Last Samurai figures like Tom Cruise and Watanabe and all that. I'll put this guy against them.
Well, I mean,
but you're gonna get the special edition sold out, right? So you're just gonna get the regular edition.
The regular edition.
Yeah.
I mean,
the regular.
I got two pre-ordered through Amazon.
Amazon, okay.
So if anybody changes their mind, I've got one extra that I can just pass the invoice on.
Yeah, Toy Safety's it's still available, but the other one's
it's waitlisted.
No, but the regular's not waitlisted. The regular's available.
Is it?
Yeah, the waitlisted is the special edition
with the head
with
thing.
the kanji head. Yeah.
I mean, this will still look good with any Predator display, of course, but I do like this one as well too. But now that they announced Broken Tusk, that's the one. I'd rather have Broken Tusk over this one.
Yeah, but Broken Tusk is later. Like this one's now.
Yeah, but I gotta pick and choose my battles.
You're only getting one Predator?
Well, I mean, I'm still getting the Jungle Predator that's gonna come out as well too.
Yeah.
So I'd go with the Samurai over Broken Tusk, to be honest. But like, yeah, I still like. I just want to keep them classic. Like I'm gonna get the Predator one, the Predator first movie one, the re-release. But like, once you start going into other stuff, like man, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah, and I mean, for me, Broken Tusk was like, I love that comic series. I love the novelization of it. So that's like one of my favorite Predators of all time.
Yeah. The Predator that they did, it's the same artist. This one, obviously, it's all red.
Yeah. Those one was what, like blue?
I don't remember. Ian and I saw it in the store the other day. I don't remember. But I don't think there's anything new to it. I think the base might be different. Not sure. No, the base is probably the same.
Yeah, this one was the older one was like more blue and gray.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it didn't. The colors were definitely different.
The base looks the same too, actually.
Yeah. The head might be different. Like the actual face, you know what I mean? Like the Predator face, not the helmet.
It's pricey though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
well, that's what I said. I have to pass on the Vader because I can't get both. Not right now. Yeah. And they're both going to be gone. So.
I like the picture.
I'd have an easier time tracking down a Vader than this one.
Yeah. I love that the picture you showed before, that blogger photo where he used the base, like it actually looks like he's going heads up against an alien. No, the one after.
The one I just went by?
Yeah, that one. I love that picture because it makes it look like the base is like
it's an actual alien.
Yeah. That's a cool photo.
So yeah, this looks great. Old one had a darker brownish armor, but it's like 8 to 90% the same pieces, just new colors. Yeah, I think that's true. I didn't get the old one. I passed on it, and I regret it. So I really want this one.
Yeah. I mean, it looks great, but I got to pick and choose.
Yeah. We all got to pick and choose. Man. We all got to pick and choose, unless we're the collector.
Yeah, I'm on the wait list
for this
special edition. Yeah.
You're right. It's waitlisted.
The regular one.
Yeah, because I joined the waitlist for the special edition just in case, but the regular one was available last week, or even not that long ago, a few days ago. But yeah, now it's waitlisted.
I tried to get the Prey edition last week.
Oh, the one that showed up on the Sideshow Seconds?
Yeah, and I somebody grabbed it immediately.
Yeah, I was kind of regretting canceling the Prey Predator, but now that we're getting the OG Jungle Predator and Broken Tusk, I'm good. Now if they just come out with, I'd love to see, although it's not that great of a movie, I'd love to see AVP again because I love those Predator designs too.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about just getting just one.
Stu, no, it hasn't come out yet.
Yeah,
that's one I want.
Yeah, none of the Fantastic Four have come out yet from Hot Toys.
Mm-hmm. But they finally that Galactus is like so much cheaper than that Samurai. It's ridiculously cheap. You're talking like however many, like $200 or more.
Well, what's even crazier is the price of the Galactus to that freaking Colossal Titan.
Man, that Colossal Titan is the biggest joke ever. That's gotta be the worst I've seen, man.
That is crazy.
Whoever buys that is an idiot. Like that just makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
With Toy Sapiens, do you think that Austin, if you waitlist stuff and they offer it you and you turn it down, you get knocked down on list, or do you think it's just first come first serve?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. All right, let's wrap this up. Let's do the waffle.
This one's Gambit, right?
This is Gambit. Give me a second here. Ooh. All right. So as always, you don't have to be watching to win. This is a paid waffle. The next waffle will be that Batman. You can choose between the Chaos and the LPZZ that's going on right now. So good luck to everybody who entered. Let's spin it. Good luck. It's a long spin.
Even Gambit's son entered. Gambit Jr.
Gambit Jr. Looks like Gambit Jr. might win it. Oh, it's gonna still go.
No.
Don't say no. There's other people who want to win.
No. What I'm saying is, it's not. He wasn't going to win it. That's what I mean. It's slowing down.
Troy is the winner. Troy, congratulations, Troy.
Congrats.
All right, Troy, get back to me, and I'll try to get that out to you. Hopefully this week when I'm sending out more of that those Batman figures. Any parting wisdom or information you want to pass along? We'll start with Ryan.
Hey, do me last.
No. We're gonna do you first.
All right, hold on. Shoot. There's my Monster Force. I got some Monster Force. I'm off for the week. Subscribe to my channel. I have a short coming in at 9 o'clock in the morning. First 10 people. I can barely talk. First 10 people that do hashtag Wolverine. In the short, I'll give you 10 entries to the free brown suit Wolverine Mofex. So, out of these 4, which one do I like the most? I say this guy. These are not as good as they were last time, so save your money. Don't be like me. Be careful what you do. Make your decisions in life. Don't do what I do. Do what Kaju does. Subscribes to my channel. he might win. So again, subscribe to my channel. Take care and have a good night.
All right.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. I thought he would bounce, but he's still here. Okay. There he goes. There he goes. Ian, anything?
No, nothing really. Yeah, just fun show. Wish Darth Benevolent Jason, brother, wish him good luck. He's got a bit of an operation coming on Wednesday, I think. So just a speedy recovery. Hope everything goes well. But yeah, other than that, stay safe. Don't spend too much. Make good choices, but also enjoy your toys.
Anything new this weekend you got?
This week, I don't know. I've got I paid for my Darth Vader.
I mean, did you pick anything up beyond that? That
did I pick anything
Starscream?
up? No, just Starscream and that's it. Yeah, nothing new.
Yeah,
not enough. Birthday on Wednesday, so I'll have some
birthday on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, how old 22?
Yeah, well, 22. Yeah, I'm 22 now. 23.
Forever young.
What do you got planned? What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll probably leave it to the weekend. But we did just the regular, just the cake and eat out.
I work tomorrow.
Yeah. Tuesday.
What time? Yeah.
Tomorrow's midday, I guess, or 1 o'clock. I start.
1 o'clock. I can have that figure brought in. Are you ready for it?
Which one?
The Stormtrooper.
Did you pick it up?
I'm not picking it up. You're picking it up.
He's
coming in tomorrow.
He's coming into. He's coming into Tokyo.
Yeah, we're gonna go for Taco Tuesday at Antenna.
Taco Tuesday.
How
are the tacos there?
I don't know. This will be my first time trying them.
Oh, really? I mean, in Japan in general.
In Japan,
are there good taco spots? Taco Bell.
Well, you sent me that video of that place we haven't been to yet, right? There's that looks awesome. The dipping tacos one.
Oh yeah, I haven't been there.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can bring that in, tell him. I'll try if I can get there in time. If I can get back in time, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to get him in by 11:30. Maybe we can meet up.
Yeah, that's cool. Thanks, man.
All right. Early birthday present, right?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't open it until I probably have that as my birthday present.
Nice. Birthday present yourself. What's up? Yeah, I mean, same. Just I picked up a few things off of the Prime Day stuff. Some GI Joes that were just cheap that I had to go back and pick up. But other than that, I was telling the guys, I had a little issue with plumbing downstairs, so guest room kind of got a little flooded. Luckily, none of the figures were harmed because they're all upstairs. So just I got to deal with that. The plumbers have been working last couple days on piping, so they'll be back tomorrow. Okay. So I'll have to cancel some pre-orders, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to, but I might have to.
Well, hopefully you don't have to.
Yeah.
Was there any damage, or is everything good?
No. Well, the floor or the room downstairs has wooden floors, so it kind of warped a bit because of the leak.
Yeah.
But it's not. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be, so that's not really a priority. But the way the piping is in the house, they have to break down walls in the garage to get to it.
Yeah.
So the garage is just a mess right now. So,
damn.
So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's definitely going to be costly regardless, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it sucks.
Again, Jason, hoping for a speedy recovery for you.
Yes, Jason.
It's never good to have to go under the knife, but he's been in a lot of pain for a while, so hopefully things turn out much better. Again, I just want to reiterate, we got that waffle going on. They're both sold out pretty much everywhere. So if you want to enter, hit me up on either Instagram or in the Facebook group. And if you win, you get to choose which one you want. So I have that chaos on its way to me now. Really excited for that. Really excited. Pair him up with my Superman. So yeah, so today is a holiday for Ian and myself. It's sports day here in Japan because the original 64 Tokyo Olympics were held in October. So they made today, I think today was the first day of it. They made it into sports day. So I got to hang out with my family, get them some lunch right now. It's 12 o'clock. So I do appreciate everybody watching. It's really good to have everybody in. Everybody, we appreciate all the comments. So with that, hope to see you guys next weekend and hope everybody has a good week. So take care. See you all later.
See you guys.
You guys.